La 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 la.
Great, now I have to refresh and watch another ad. I can't even skip my own ads. That's really funny.
Yeah, I just got a stupid 30-second Ghost Rider commercial.
Oh no, I'm excited for that. Ooh,
I am not.
can't wait.
When
Can't
are
wait.
you not excited about something?
You should go see Chronicle.
I'm still scared of seeing that movie.
No, it's pretty good.
No, I heard a lot of good things though. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Fancy Pants Jr.? What's up, Atomic George? Oh wait, no. He said.
Release your soul.
By the way, he spelled the P word wrong. He spelled it with one S, but yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Penis
Really?
does have one S, Sean.
No, it's the other one, the female one.
Oh, what Christy is. Okay.
Yep. What's up, Optimus John 8A? So, what up, big kids? Welcome to the Toy Fair 2012 recap show, as well as
No,
recap,
it's not.
as well as recapping other things that happened over the weekend, like a Going Deep episode with Ron Banana with a certain someone crashing the interview. We'll talk about that. Also talk about just a lot of good things going on, man. But with me, of course, my BKN brother, Quorum TV. Say hi, Quorum.
Why do you gotta order me around, Sean?
I order you to have a good time and to wear a belt buckle.
Shut up.
Inside joke. Okay, and with me, he's pretty much like a BKM brother.
No, he's not.
But he's not.
He's adopted brother.
He's adopted brother. There you
of a friend.
With diabetes.
Yes.
Wow, did I just kill it?
go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Is Quorum there because remember the challenge? Oh yeah, you never played WWE fan.
Dude, you didn't give me a name.
I'll give you a name, and the name is Dick. That's Nitpicky Ricky's name, by the way.
Yeah, we know, Sean. We watched the episode that airs on Core TV, if you guys haven't seen it. So, free plug.
I'm gonna go unsubscribe.
Awesome. Well, let's yeah, we were gonna have our new crew member Alex here, but he's away at the moment. But
He's way out there because of the drugs.
But you have someone else here who you still haven't introduced yet.
wait, who else is here?
Who the hell else
You
do you
didn't
think is
introduce Moon.
stupid?
Oh no, I didn't introduce you. Oh crap! I thought we did, but I thought.
Like he's like a stepbrother.
Oh yeah,
Who's
Moon's
that?
here.
Hanging up now. Goodbye.
Oh god. Also, Tenacious Rick is here, but we'll see if he answers the call. But
We're
yeah.
still waiting for you to introduce me, Sean.
Okay, and Moon 3 second channel. I was gonna say 3164. That's his Twitter.
It's me on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's me. Sorry, hold on.
And then of course, last but not least, our other BKBM bro. He is so tenacious that he's called himself that. I can't think of any good line for you. So Tenacious Rick, what's up? Eric, what's up?
What's going on?
So we're going to talk about New York Toy Fair, which is still going on, but holy crap, we got a lot of crap, which is not really crap because it's awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Yesterday was Hasbro Day. Today was like Mattel and Playmates and NECA and what else? So we got some Bandai stuff, but I didn't see any new Thundercats stuff. Unless that, I mean, there was so much stuff which I have to thank once again Eric and Anthony and our new crew members Andy and Alex. Man, a lot of A's. Thank you for covering that while I was away. And then there's still so much stuff. Like just recently, I posted the new Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters, which looks awesome. But I have to say, today there's a lot of great stuff. But to me, the thing that really stood out, and this shows another Marvel Zombie, of all the figures that today that just amazed me and I really want, is that Poison Ivy. That Poison Ivy is gorgeous. like absolutely gorgeous. Like I have the DC Direct one. There's like a couple of them. Like I have the Hush. No, I don't have the Hush one. I have the what's it called? What was it called? It was like the Secret Files one. Like was that the Hush one? It wasn't the green one though. This one's the green one. But yeah, anyway, yeah, she is gorgeous. I mean, God, this is like the way I look at that figure is how Moon looks at Luca every time. I just want to stare at her. And it's just plastic, but I just want to stare at her.
Well, my woman's not plastic. She's Japanese.
I know, but you just stare at her.
Who's Luca?
Go Kai Yellow.
Let's go, Kai Yellow.
Just so much. That thing that you were mocking last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that, though.
You could go do Christy's mom.
I will. Thanks,
All
man.
right. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it was there was a lot of great stuff today. I mean, Mattel like showed off Black Mask, which was a surprise. I had no idea. Like that was really cool because Black Mask, you know, especially even if you don't really know who he is, if you watch Batman Under the Red Hood, he was like the main, besides the Joker, the main bad guy in there, and that was really awesome. Is it still frozen? Can you guys hear me and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that Ghost Man 05. You know, man, I thought Nitpicky Ricky was bad, but damn, man. Block. He said, Sean, you suck. You should kill yourself. You're a, I don't like to say that word. You should get a life instead of collecting toys. You're a dumbass. And you're a dumbass for watching a guy that collects toys.
Yeah, I got a pretty bad comment today too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only one?
Today so far, yeah, only one. I usually get like I don't
get
really get that many bad ones, but
Great.
By the way,
Fans hate me.
yeah. No.
I love my
I just think about it as like, okay, you say that about me, but you're the one watching my video.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube is never forcing you to watch anything except ads before a video. But besides that, like you're not.
Skip sometimes.
Yeah, you can usually skip them. But yeah, I mean, if you're watching a video of a guy that collects toys, and you don't collect toys or care for it or hate people that collect it, then why are you watching it? No one is like, I'm not pulling your arm behind your back and like making you watch it. I'm not there. Like I'm not that sadistic. I can't even say it, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not psycho like that. It just like. I don't know. It just I don't care if you don't like my stuff, then don't watch it. It's just like when people have to say that, it's just like, wow, man, you're just showing you have no life, that you have such so much spare time that you can watch things you hate, and I just don't get that.
I love hate. I think everybody should embrace it.
Oh, like John Cena?
Who's that?
He's fat.
Oh, so he's
Speaking
like
of
Christy
fat.
Chan.
Yeah, speaking of Christy Chan, he's on.
No.
No.
God.
It's gonna get too crazy. It's gonna get too
No.
crazy.
Okay. So I'm gonna add him anyway. I'll add him, then kick him.
Oh, the Ghost Man? Oh, Ghost Man, you were just fooling me? Oh, dude, you so Anthony James.
No,
No, he's not. He's trying to cover his ass.
Oh. Well, I mean, even if you were like just joking, damn, that was like pretty harsh, man. That was a pretty damn like. It's like when John and Anthony, like, oh man, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Holy crap!
That's funny.
But yeah. No, I mean, anyway, let's talk about. I know so much toy stuff, and I know a lot of people here, not here in the chat, but like in this call, don't care that much about toys. But we are talking about toys about things he does care about. You know, DC,
What?
and that's. Yeah, we're talking about like Black Mask. Did you see the pictures? I mean, I hope you do. I mean, do you care about Black Mask?
Dude, do you know what Black Mask did?
He did a lot of crappy stuff, man. Like,
Oh, really?
well, here, you tell him, man. You're the
How
expert.
about you, Sean?
No, you're the
You
expert.
know your knowledge.
No, I only know him from, like from
You're
very
like,
little.
I don't know K-Core cover.
No, I want you, man. You're the best one.
Say it, Sean.
I forget.
No, just say that I'm the best.
You're the best.
Haha.
Okay, but no. what is some stuff that Black Mask did? Because that's why Corm is our comic expert, because he knows this stuff. And like, I mean, I like Black Mask was just a character I know, like I was familiar with, but he wasn't like, one of my like, if you watched our countdown today about like Ra's al Ghul, it was like one of those things like he's not even in that same scope at all, like in my Batman universe. So
Should be.
okay, tell him what you did. Tell him what Black Mask did, like some of the things.
Here's one thing Black Mask did. In a storyline called No Man's Land, he took Selena Kyle, which is Catwoman.
Yep.
Okay. He took her sister and her fiance, tortured both of them because supposedly he thought Catwoman stole something from him, which I think she did. And he repeatedly tortured both of them, so much so that he got so sick with this torturing, he pulled out the eyeball of, I believe he was still alive, the fiance of Selena Kyle's sister, and made Selena Kyle's sister eat it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, like, he's sick. Oh, and he's dead. Because Catwoman killed him by blowing his brains out.
Dang.
The end.
Dang.
Sweet.
Oh,
When he came back in Blackest Night.
yes. Oh. Yeah. But that's not. By the way, if when Corm just said Blackest Night, don't think of Black Hand. That's totally different. For anyone that just like kind of knows, like if you know Blackest Night, you know they're two totally different people. But yeah, we're not talking about the same character. Yeah, Black Hand was also a sick.
Mask was in Blackest Night.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, for casual fans. If you don't even know what Blackest Night is, you probably don't
I
even
think
care.
Black Mask is more popular than.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean,
Yeah, I know more about Black Mask than Black Hand, so.
Yeah,
He's more mainstream, I think.
because he's been in things.
Yeah.
Black Hand, I don't think has been in anything but comics. He hasn't even been in a cartoon series.
dang. Well,
So, toys.
yes. But we finally got our Metal Man Platinum and a Tin. So finally completing some teams here. Of course, we're getting a Trust Us, which he's not bigger like he should be, but whatever. We're getting Jay Gordon, Jay Garrett. That's what I meant. I said Jay Gordon. Jay Garrett Flash. We're getting we're getting a bunch of people like some people definitely Corum would know, and I don't know that much about. I mean, it's like I know a lot of characters, but there's so many characters in the DC universe, and anytime they make a figure, it's like I know of them, and if they were like in an old episode of Justice League or something like that, but I'm like, I totally forgot who this person is. I mean, but I read, I mean, or if they were in Blackest Night or some recent thing, then I know who they are, like Hawk and Dove and all those people, and yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it like really depends on the character. Some people it's like, oh, of course I know them. And it's like, like I remember them from the '90s, but then it's there's just some characters, and I guess Alex is going to bed. But congratulations, Alex. We're glad to have you on the team.
Hey, Walking Dead.
Oh my. Okay. Well, let's talk about that. So, Walking Dead. Holy crap! Right. Right. It was.
You know what that group is?
It's not the group like for the governor, right?
Oh, I think it is.
Oh my God! Really? Oh,
I
holy
think they're
crap!
skipping the prison.
Yeah. Oh damn.
I hope not. The prison was one of the best parts.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
prison
but
is
they
when.
could always integrate that into.
Yeah, I mean, they just do whatever they want.
Dude,
So,
Well,
think
Shane's
about
still
it.
alive,
That was
so
the
yeah.
scout group.
What's up?
does anyone else think, though, the part with Laurie was just ridiculous? She was going like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was
It seems like somebody always has to be hurt in Rick's family.
yeah. I know. Yeah, Carl has to be shot, or like Lori. Yeah, it's like damn.
I hope like they don't do like, oh, she got into a car accident, so now she has no baby.
I think they're doing that. But anyway, I think that That was a scout group. For the
Yeah,
government.
that makes sense.
Because did you see the scenes coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more of them.
It could just be, though, like they're interacting with these guys now, and then later on down the road you'll see them again or something.
Maybe.
But
Because if they had the prison thing, that's when they'll release I mean, they'll have to have the character of what's her name?
Michonne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see Tyrese, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And we're not talking about Transformers, you guys. Yeah, we're talking about the comic. Yeah, Tyrese in the comic. Yeah, dude.
I wonder if Tyrese will actually play that guy.
That would be kind of funny, actually, because.
Yeah, no, but probably not, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not like he's that busy of a guy, really. I mean, come on. He's been in, like, what was that movie? Like, Death Race. Yeah,
What was that?
Death Race. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
He's not like The Rock. He's not like that. It's like, oh, I'm too big to be, like, wrestling all the
Oh,
time.
dude, that's the #1 show right now in the world.
What?
Walking Dead.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure if you're a star, you'll go on that.
Yeah. Well, they did have the girl that was on Chuck as Vivian. She's. Yeah. Anyway.
Why does what's his name keep collecting frickin' ears?
It's like a hunter kind of thing. You just collect a piece of whatever you kill or something.
But he's slow. I think they're gonna try to weasel him into he's going crazy.
Well, I think all of them are going crazy in some way.
I think he's gonna kill somebody.
Maybe he'll go crazy and join the governor.
Oh, do you think they'll give him that option?
Maybe.
And that's when the turn happens if he's gonna be.
Or he could maybe his brother is already with the governor or something.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, all I know is I was, because here's the thing. My mom calls me up after Walking Dead because I got her into the show. So she likes to, gabble about it. Frickin', she's like, all right, she wants to know what's going on, from the comics to try to get, a spoiler. And I told her about the governor thing, and she was a little confused why he was called the governor, if it was a city. I'm like, don't worry about that, but I'm like, well, seeing that they don't follow it, do you want to know what happens? So I told her about Rick's, wife. She's like, oh, I got it. If I don't see that, they can't do that. Can they do that? So now she thinks that's gonna happen.
I kind of want you to follow some things in the comic book. Like when certain people die, I'd like to see it actually happen the same way it happened in the comic.
Well, definitely not Sophia or Otis. They die differently.
Obviously not.
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone that does watch the show but doesn't read the comic, Sophia and Otis live longer than they did on the show.
Is Sophia still alive in the comics now?
No, I think the governor killed her.
Everyone pretty much
everyone basically died at the last.
That was the ultimatum of that event. I mean, yeah. Yeah, because man, there were so many people that got killed. Even what's his Herschel? He dies during that, and his daughters and all that stuff, and
all that happens in the prison, though.
Oh yeah, I know.
No. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Because then that molester was in there.
Yeah.
They all thought it was the big black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to see how dark they'll take the show with that, because that was pretty dark. The comic is already dark as it is, but there was so much dark stuff that happened. I mean, because even what Michonne does to the governor afterwards, it's funny. The action figure.
Time?
Oh, the action figure comes with a spoon and all the stuff she sticks.
The drill and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, she does it twice.
No, I know. I mean, I'm just talking about the stuff that she does to him, but he does to her, and all this stuff. I mean, ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of, damn.
They have to introduce that character. She's a.
Okay, I'm adding Christy, but he said he'd be on his good behavior because we're still got to keep this PG-13.
I wonder when they're gonna bring back, or if they're gonna bring back the other guy.
Yeah, because they previewed So Long Brother or something.
Yeah.
Unless he's talking to like one of the people.
Yeah.
One thing with the show though, it just seems very slow. Like it's very slow paced.
It's not that bad. Like slow-paced what, in action stuff or zombies? I mean, what?
Well, I mean, no, there's like just a lot of dialogue.
Oh no, I mean I don't mind it. Like it's intriguing. It's stuff that like pushes the story along. I mean they have to, most of the dialogue is like how are you dealing with the stuff that just went down. I mean you kind of need that stuff. I mean because the beginning takes place right after the last episode. I mean immediately happening. So it's like, I mean that was already like a big thing that happened, and you kind of just like have to. You want to deal with that. You want to be like, okay, oh no, more zombies are attacking. Like, I can watch, a lot of zombie movies for that. You want to know like how they're feeling and if they're going nuts or if they're becoming hopeless and desperate and and that's what I like. I mean, Robert Kirkman always said that the show is the zombies are just the background of what's going on.
All about like the main characters and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean. Because it's funny. Like one of the big reasons, I love post-apocalyptic. Can't even talk right now. But anything that has to do with like end of the world situations, like with zombies or machines or anything that's a disaster. I always think about that kind of stuff. What if we were in that situation and it's like there's no rules anymore, no government, no police. So I mean, what Rick did at the end won't spoil it, but I mean, it's just like, I mean, there's no one, even though he was officer of the law, there's no more law anymore. You're just trying to survive. And that's what Shane has been trying on the show, saying that he's just doing what it takes to survive and protect, like his group. And it's like, there's so many, like, moral dilemmas that go on during that show that it's like, it's true. It's like, what will we do in that situation? And that's what always intrigues me. As much as I love zombies and, I love seeing good zombie action and people, I've seen plenty of George Romero movies of people getting ripped apart and stuff. But, I like to see
Did you say funny?
Ripped apart. Where'd you get funny?
You said funny?
What?
How are those movies funny?
Wait, who said it was funny?
Funny looking.
I didn't say it's funny. Oh, what's up, Darth Shaggy? I hope they make 6-inch Spider-Man toys. I know we've been going on The Walking Dead. It's like, welcome to Toy Fair. We're going to talk about zombie shows on AMC right now. But
to be fair, they have toys.
They do, which they didn't show anything new, sadly. That was a little disappointing. McFarlane Toys, they showed some Spawn stuff. They showed Halo, which just stuff we knew that was coming. Yeah, that was kind of sad. Okay, I have to say this. I haven't reviewed them yet, but the McFarlane Walking Dead toys, there's a lot of things I like about them, but yeah, there's a lot of annoying things about them, especially the TV ones. One, both the zombies look amazing. I mean, awesome.
Feature.
Yeah. Oh, and the zombie action feature is awesome for the comic ones mostly.
Yeah.
The TV ones, I think Hasbro, when it comes to making smaller figures, are still the best. Like, McFarlane's done a good job on their Halo smaller figures. The Walking Dead ones look a little weird to me. And whenever I get to reviewing them, I will definitely be honest about it. The articulation's also weird. They're very articulated, but in very weird ways that doesn't make sense. Like, they have to be, like, they always have to be posed in a weird way. I don't know, it's just kind of...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I love the McFarlane Halo figures. They do great. Like that's definitely hands on the best things they make right now. But they're Walking Dead. I know. I still think. I wish NECA did it. Like I wish it was a bigger scale. Like I wish that they were 6-inch figures. The 5-inch figures work for Halo because of the Spartans and stuff, but not for like not for Walking Dead. So their zombies are awesome, at least the comic ones. But yeah, like that's basically what I think about them. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know, like they want to do like all the other ones. Like what did they say they were going to do? Who are they going to do next? Like Shane. They were going to do a comic Shane, or was it TV Shane? I know Shane was one of them. I think they were going to do the Governor as a figure. So that'd been cool, especially with your Michonne figure. You know, wouldn't that be funny if his action feature was. Okay, you have to read the comic to know what I'm trying to get at his action figure, but the Michonne figure comes with things that you can use with your Governor figure, and yeah, it's definitely not appropriate, but it would be hilarious. I mean, if they make figures that have head-splitting actions, I don't see why that's not as gross, so whatever. Do I have any Star Wars figures? Have you seen my place? Did you see like the TIE Fighters and X-Wings and Y-Wings and A-Wings and Millennium Falcon playset? And yeah, I have Star Wars figures.
You couldn't have just said that. You had to tell them what you have.
But it's just... See, that's what happens. If I don't review something often, people forget I collect that. Like Power Rangers or whatever.
Maybe you should just say, yes, I do.
Yes, I... Do I think Quorum's a dick? Yes, I do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Toys.
Okay. Well, yeah. I have to say I'm gonna be a little nerdy, not nitpicky Ricky nerdy, but I'm definitely gonna. I have to say, it's been a good weekend. Okay, here's a funny kind of semi bleak, but not really kind of thing I said yesterday on Facebook. Whitney Houston died, rest in peace, but I still had a good day yesterday. Am I a bad person? I hope not, because I had a good day yesterday.
Who's Whitney Houston?
She was in The Bodyguard, you know, with the guy that's playing the...
I did that just so that Quorum could do that. So. Yeah. That was kind of frightening, though. So.
Don't worry, more on the next episode.
Oh man, well, I guess we have another month of being on the highest plan for Ning. I just got charged right now. I was gonna.
Dude, didn't you?
No, you know what sucks, Corm, about Ning? I mean, they're awesome, but you know what sucks? You can't.
They're watching.
I know. You can't change back the plan. You have to call them, and guess what? Their hours are like during the day, and it's like, and then I think they're closed on Sunday. So, yep.
Start calling them.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's right. I mean, I got paid today, so that's good. I just got paid like right before I did the show, so I'm like, yay! I'm gonna buy some figure arts for Moon. Maybe no.
Are you? Because I still need Gokai Pink and Silver.
Yeah, I do too. So after I get mine.
Yeah, good luck.
I know. That's why
I was like really hoping to have those two by next Sunday, but that's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I can buy a Cliff Jumper now. Yay!
I got Cliff Jumper yesterday. Shut up, Christy.
Aw.
I was offering you toys.
Yeah, but you're poor in Romanian. You're not going to buy me toys. Anyway.
Well, I'm the closest
Transformers.
To the fans, so yeah.
Transformers. Let's talk about Transformers.
Ooh, it's still in stock. Yay!
Finally.
Well, it's not that much more. I might as well get from BB.
How about that Shockwave?
Yes. Okay. So yesterday was Hasbro Day, as we said. That Shockwave was sexy. Not as Poison Ivy sexy, but in a very sleek, robotic sexy. Dude, it was really awesome. First off, I like the aesthetics of the War/Fall of Cybertron characters. Shockwave has always been Cybertronian looking. He's never had like ever in some. Has he ever had like a Earth mode thing going on, like in the comics or anything? Anyone here? No? Yes?
Not really. Okay.
Yeah. Because I felt like in the comics, like he had something, like, I know he was pretty badass in the comics. But anyway. Yeah, that was really awesome. I'm really excited for Fall of Cybertron and the figures. New Optimus looks great. Jazz looks awesome. I wish Alex was here because he absolutely loves Jazz, obviously, like Jazz Santi.
Yeah, he was squealing about that yesterday.
Definitely. And the Bruticus. Now, the Bruticus looks cool. Some people say it's mistransformed. Some people don't like the arms. I think it's cool. It just kind of, ever since I got the Hercules, it's kind of like, why can't Hasbro pull this off? It's like, can't they do a vehicle robot limb without it looking like a power core combiner, you know.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stick with my fans project route.
I know that's another thing too. I mean, that was an upgrade set that I mean, some of those figures, which is from the Energon, Bruticus, Maximus, were great. They pulled it off, but some, that's why you had to get the what was it? The Blast Off slash. Who are the ones that like it was it Swindle and Blast Off were the ones or Vortex? Who are the ones that?
It was Swindle and Blast Off.
Yeah, okay. Swindle and Blast Off were the ones that Fans Project made pretty much a completely new figure, so they look like the actual characters, not like the Energon, whatever they were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, it's true. I'll get it because it's a video game thing, and it's a different universe. So I can always have my Fans Project one / Bruticus, Revenge of Fallen Bruticus as my Earth one, and then that's like my Cybertronian one. So yeah, I mean that's the only thing that I'm kind of like, okay, it's only like $10-13 a figure, so it's not that bad, and who knows, maybe like Fans Project or someone will make another upgrade set. Who knows? So Transformers, a lot of Prime stuff. No, in fact, I should have posted this, and I've been, like I said, I've been at my grandma's birthday. But sad news, we are not getting Dark of the Moon Deluxe, Q, and Soundwave, and Human Alliance, like, what is it with Hasbro making these figures and not giving them a release? And isn't the movie stuff like their biggest selling stuff? I don't see why they did the movie stuff not. I mean, I understand Bumblebee, but really, what do you think?
It's like the same thing that happened with animated. The retailers wanted to go from didn't want the animated stuff anymore, which is why we didn't get the later stuff like the Thundercracker and whatever else was in the All Spark Almanac too, and they went right for the next movie stuff. It's basically the same thing as that. Personally, I don't mind that we don't get any of the movie stuff because I didn't really get that many Dark of the Moon stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see some new stuff on the pegs. But it's basically just going to keep happening over and over because I guess interests change and not everybody wants to get everything again.
It is just some kind of sad news because I kind of had a feeling because at Toy Fair, I mean, obviously we went through all those picks. We saw that pretty much all Prime stuff, minus the Fall of Cybertron stuff. And I was like, hey, where's Soundwave? Where's the Q? And we saw them at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. Like, where are they? And yep, they... Oh, no. Oh, and first off, I don't blame Hasbro. I understand. This happens with a lot of companies. I mean, it happened with... It's a big reason why like Mattel has to sell a lot of these figures online, which I would think Hasbro would just do this. Why don't they just sell it on Hasbro Toy Shop, even in small quantities? I mean, I don't see why Takara has to just, okay, well, Takara's going to sell it, and we're just going to not, we're not going to use the molds. And it's like, why? It's like you invest all this money in this product with the prototype and the design and then actually making it. So why wouldn't you? I mean, even with Thundercracker and a Blackout, which we never got a U.S. release, why don't they just sell it on Hasbro Toy Shop and make it like a Hasbro Toy Shop exclusive? I don't see why toy companies they don't, with the way the internet is, you don't need Toys R Us and Walmart and Target to. I mean, yeah, for a certain quantity of things to be made, but Mattel has done it for years now with Matty Collector. They're selling things that have failed at retail and that are still continuing to this day. Why can't Hasbro do that? I mean, come on. I mean, what do you guys think?
I think Hasbro's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it is sad. Transformers is one of the biggest boys' toy lines out there. I mean, do you guys know any other? I mean, they pretty much have the big boy toy lines. Like Mattel has Barbie, and of course, like they have a lot of good licenses. But Hasbro, when you think of boy toys, you think of Transformers, G.I. Joe,
I think
Star Wars.
of Shawn Michaels.
What?
I think of Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that's
Boy toy.
Yeah, that's Mattel. So yeah.
Up next, tell me when you're done talking about toys. This is boring.
Sorry, kid.
Aw, Corum.
That's
I'm
alright.
gonna be editing some Christy Chan-ups.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll let you know when we're done. Have fun. Well,
Have fun, Corum.
but yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, oh, and I'll add Darth Shaggy on here. Why not? You know, you guys are on here as long as you guys let me, you know, keep it. Darth Shaggy's not a guy. You know, Chris, I don't worry about you. I just worry about the other guys getting you to a point that you're gonna, you know.
Exactly. That's why I was talking to Moon. I'm not the problem. They have the problem when they
Excuse
say.
me, I'm not the problem. Do you want to start something? 'Cause I'll
No,
start
no, no,
something.
no,
Oh,
no, 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 no,
I don't
no.
want to start nothing. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
like, Eric, what do you think? Do you think like Hasbro could go the Mattel route and just sell these figures online? Do you think that they're kind of wasting, like, Hasbro has done some very questionable things recently with canceling figures, especially things that people want, and I mean, there is a demand for it. It's not like even if the retailers aren't buying it and want to just move on from Dark of the Moon, because I mean, if they can still sell movie lines, like if they sell out Tron stuff for how long Tron was out of theaters, and they had it for like over a year. They had, you know, they have a lot of stuff. I mean, retailers sell movie stuff past movie dates. You know, I mean, they did it with Revenge of the Fallen in the first movie line. Do you think it's kind of weird business practices? Do you think this is kind of questionable? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's Hasbro does a horrible job with their distribution. I mean, even with like the new Marvel Legends that are coming out, everyone's saying there's one case per Toys R Us.
Yeah, I know. The sad thing is, I don't know how many cases my Toys R Us got. It was a few because apparently I understand this because he's the least sought after figure in this wave. But I found like 3 Claws, 2 Constrictors, and 1 Iron Man. It's like, damn it. It's like Jesus. But yeah, I mean, I know, I totally agree with that. Like, do you think that they should just do the Hasbro Toy Shop thing, like sell these things online? Like, they're also really bad at selling things like Marvel Legends and Universe on their shop. Like, they'll sell a bunch of stuff, but it's like after it's been out in retail for a long time, they kind of treat it like it's like, okay, well, now we'll sell, like, I guess some remaining stock. I mean, do you think they should utilize their online shop more besides from Comic-Con exclusives?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be a good idea, especially like if I think they could lower their prices a little bit too if they did it mostly online. Because I find myself now, like, I'll go and buy stuff on Amazon because I can get it for what it used to be retail and then get free shipping.
Yeah, and if you use
now,
Prime,
like Target and stuff, like all the stuff from Hasbro, Star Wars, Marvel, Universe, and G.I. Joe, it's over $10 just for one single colored figure.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a sale at Target now. It's like $7.80 for Marvel Universe, but that's more expensive than the normal retail was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. It's I hate it when anytime there's a new toy line, Hasbro, like with not Hasbro, but retailers have now in the last few years, ever since I got back into collecting toys, because I always collected something. I was waiting for Corbin to make a joke here, but he's not paying attention, so never mind. I noticed we went from like $10 6-inch figures to now 18, and since like I started collecting back in like 2006 or 7, like that's how much the prices increased, like almost doubled in like what 5 6 years. So that's kind of a big increase, yeah.
Well, even especially with Marvel Universe, they go and raise the prices to over $10, yet they leave out stuff like the stands, and they don't even really put that many accessories in the figures.
Yeah,
they're getting less for and paying more.
That does bother me because I want them. You can either do one or two things. A lot of companies do this. They even do this in fast food. If you're gonna raise your prices, keep it like it was, or like if you're gonna take away stuff, keep it at the same price as it was. You can't do both. Don't charge me more and give me less. So I hate that because yeah, it's true. both Hasbro and Mattel, a lot of their figure lines that had stands, like whether it's WWE Legends and Elites or well, I think GI Joe still has stands, but well, GI Joe they can do that because they're. This is why I understand this reason, but still it sucks. Marvel Universe and Star Wars, they're paying licensing fees to Lucas and Marvel, whatever. Yeah, so that's understandable. GI Joe and Transformers, the reason why those are cheaper, that's theirs. It goes all to them. They don't have to pay fees to anyone else. That's their baby. That's their money. So they can keep it at a lower cost, which is awesome. So GI Joe always has gotten way more accessories and way more love and care because they can put more money into they can put more into it for the same amount as they have to put into like Star Wars and GI Joe. I mean Marvel Universe. Yeah, Marvel Universe same price as GI Joe or more whatever, and it way less. It's like we're lucky if we're getting stands now. Which
we get cardboard collectible comic shots, which no one's gonna collect.
Yeah. Oh, they stopped the cards now. Marvel Universe doesn't have those cards anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're lucky, and I understand anything whether it's Marvel, DC Universe Classics, Marvel Universe, Marvel Legends. Some characters don't use weapons. It's hard to come up with a weapon for a character that doesn't use it, but doesn't have any. But you can come up with something. I mean, even I do miss like in the Toy Biz era. This is what I mostly miss. Like people will talk about like for days what they miss about Toy Biz, but this is what I do miss. I miss the stands that were really cool, like the stands you can hang the character on the wall.
Yeah, like an environment piece or something like that. Like a piece to a building or something.
Or they even with characters like when Iron Man, the Silver Centurion Iron Man came with that rocket thing. You didn't really need that, but they gave it to you. That was cool.
Yeah, something extra.
Yeah. So I mean, I miss that. I mean, like I said, okay, I don't mind paying higher prices if I'm still getting what I'm paying for, or if you're keep the prices low, and if you have to like not give me a bunch of accessories, that's fine. But you can't do both, man. That's not cool.
Yeah.
And that's true. Going back to what Eric was saying. It's like with as much as it's great to get a figure in person, like the way that the world is working, we are buying more things online. Amazon is awesome because when you especially get it through Amazon, like they're selling the figure, like the Young Justice stuff, you can get it for $20 without paying the tax. And if you're like a Prime member, like I am, you get free shipping. Like you'll get a 2-day free shipping for $20 shipped. That's awesome. Like you would have to pay like tax on top of that if you're lucky to find in stores, So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that, like, I guess it's another thing too. It's just okay. Like, forget like I wish that just going back to my main point, like Hasbro, just if these figures aren't selling in retail, just sell them on your store. You can cut out the middleman prices. You can charge the prices that you think is fair for your production costs and all that stuff, licensing. But you don't have to worry about middleman prices at all. You can keep it cheap. You can, just get don't use Digital River. That's all I'm going to say. And you'll be great. Hasbro Toy Shop has been pretty good. Like every time I bought from them, minus like having to wait sometime for like something to get in stock, like the Comic-Con exclusives, they always been good. It's just always like making sure you get there before something sells out.
Well, I mean, another problem with them is they'll do like Walmart exclusives or something, and a lot of people
that should end.
Don't have a Walmart.
That's another thing that should end. Don't do that crap anymore. If retailer, it's hard. That to me is like the same thing going back to. Video games. I hate system exclusives. I understand some IPs are made through that company, like Nintendo with Mario and whatnot. But that with Resistance, I said this earlier, like when there was news about this. They said Resistance. They're not like Insomniac is not going to make Resistance games anymore because it didn't sell. Well, that was already a hard sell as it is because, trying to sell it only on the PS3, it's not like a thing like Uncharted, which is, I mean, the last game was great, amazing, definitely the best one, but it wasn't like it didn't have that critically acclaim or like really big fan base that like other things like Halo or Gears or whatever. So it's really hard sell. So it should have been something that was on all the systems, or at least on Xbox too. So when you sell toys only at Walmart or only at Target or only at Toys R Us, it goes back to what you're saying. There's people that don't have a Walmart near them. Like if you live in New York, you don't have freaking Targets and Walmarts, and it's like that sucks. In New York, that's why I don't live in New York. Sorry, man. But yeah, poor Moon. He has to. He can't even. Where do you? Yeah, where do you go for Toys R Us? Is there not in New York City, right?
In my general area,
Yeah.
I've got within about an hour drive, maybe. I have not even an hour, like 20 minutes. 2 Targets, 2 Walmarts. No, 3 Walmarts, 2 Targets, and 2 Toys R Us's.
Yeah.
And I usually find decent stuff there. But the East Coast usually gets shafted on a bunch of crap anyway. So.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the Central States.
Yeah.
I
Now,
always want to just drive down to Rhode Island, just go to Hasbro and be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, really.
dude, you could have done it at New York Comic Con. Why didn't you say that?
And what sucks is like
Yeah,
Hasbro
I
has a
actually
shop
really
over
New
New
York.
York too.
Yeah.
Hasbro has a shop in Pennsylvania. I've ordered stuff off Hasbro Toy Shop, and it's come from Pennsylvania. It's like, really? You can't make the toys there too? Come on now.
Well, like, I don't know if you guys, like, watch, like, FX Friends or whatever, but he lives in Manila, and
Yeah.
he'll go and get figures first. And I'm like, okay, you have these figures that I'm looking for, and I'm 2 hours away from Hasbro.
I know.
And he gets them like 3 months before
Yep.
America
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, their U.S. base is there, but it doesn't mean the toys are there, apparently.
Yeah, no, they do, like, their distributors aren't around here, but...
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Besides, as much as, like, everyone, like, all the toy companies have their overseas departments that, like, make the toys and all that stuff, Hasbro's only real big property that is really like teamed and based in Japan is with Takara for Transformers. So G.I. Joe, that's all Hasbro. Everything else they do is all American. Takara was also like pretty much created Transformers. So I mean Hasbro and Takara has always had that partnership. So of course Takara gives Transformers a lot of love in overseas and Japan and all across the pond, because that's their thing. That's just as much as Hasbro's thing their thing as much as Hasbro, if not more. So it's understandable that they're going to continue something that like Hasbro won't do, So we want to sell these toys. I don't know why you don't. So it's like they're going to make money off it. Like why don't you?
They always like to. They know the figures people are going to want.
Yeah.
Like when you had like the Cyclops, Cable, Apocalypse from Marvel Universe. They know people are going to want those figures. So what do? They give us like 1 per case.
Yeah,
Like, stuff like that. Those are the figures they should have more of instead of the first appearance Wolverine, which
or Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is up with that, man? I don't get why toy companies do that. They know, like, with the internet, they know what fans want. If they don't, they're not
Not even just the internet. I mean, we go there, like, to these conventions and talk to them, and
we tell them.
They give us all this, like, stuff, like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then they don't do it.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when they shorten the army builders, too. When they put somebody that everybody's going to want to have, like, 10 of, and they put, like, 1 per case.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things. As much as Matty Collector has its problems, like, Hasbro really needs to, like, just move towards the online store thing. I mean, like I said, here's the thing. I will totally, like, defend the toy companies in a lot of ways, but it's just something that there's ways around those problems that that are very common sense way that you're not doing, like especially with distribution. And if you're worried about retail things, just sell it. Like I said, that's what Matty collectors, and that's one thing that Mattel has on Hasbro is just like anything that they had to cancel in retail, they put it on their site. Or if it's just something even that has a big fan base like Voltron that doesn't have enough fan base for it to warrant at retail, or will just cost too much to put in retail, they put it on their site. It's just like you have a toy website, that online shop. Why aren't you utilizing that? Especially, I mean, to the full advantage of it. Like not just your Comic-Con exclusives, not just stuff that's easy to get, but things that people are wanting. Like Hasbro Toy Shop should have the Marvel Legends on there right now. It shouldn't just be Toys R Us. I don't know what deals they make with Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, whatever. But for business practice, I would think, you know what? It's great if Toys R Us wants these figures first or whatever, but and whatever partnerships they made, as a business standpoint, they should put these figures on their sites first, like really sell Hasbro Toy Shop. Okay, if you want these figures, buy them online. They could, that will also warrant them how much they should make instead of making a bunch of figures that like clog the pegs, like that no one wants. They can just make a first run. If it sells out fast, okay, make a second run. Okay, that's sold out. Okay, let's make. They could do that kind of thing. They know they can warrant it based on online sales. They don't have to be like, oh, we made all these figures, but no one they're like Toys R Us has to clearance them because they're not selling. Then they never get to wave 2, wave 3, 4, whatever.
Right. Yeah. It's like Matty. I mean, it's pretty awesome with the way they do things.
Yeah.
You get a lot of figures you want because it's like they know what the fans want and they give it to them, and then you just get the subscription and then you get the figures sent to you. You don't have to really worry about going and looking for them.
Yeah, exactly. Like even with Marvel Legends, there would definitely be a subscription for Marvel Legends if Hasbro offered.
Yeah, totally.
People would jump on that because there's people like the true hardcore Legends collectors will buy them regardless of the character because
they'll buy the subscription, and even if they do a subscription and they sell them in the stores, they'll go and buy as many as they can even at the store too. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean they'll army build it. There's the people that buy the same figure just to do the ACBA of people like in motion and stuff.
Yeah. I saw one guy on the ACBA Facebook page. I forget who his name was right now, but he put up a picture of he had 3 of each already. He had 3 Tarax figures.
Yeah, that pisses me off. That's why I haven't been on there for a while because which I'm getting it from Big Bad because it just I can't. I don't. Besides from Iron Man, I didn't get any of the other ones I found because it's like I don't want to just buy one of them because if I can get the whole wave, even if I have an extra Iron Man, I can always return. I have the receipt for the other one. I can return that one and whatever, or give it away or something.
Yeah. So you got to be careful with that though, from ordering from Big Bad or Toys R Us because everyone that I've talked to who's ordered from those websites gotten all variants.
Hold on.
That's what I'm hearing too.
Oh, nice.
Which is weird because it's weird that they're gonna give you the variants. It's supposed to be variants. It's supposed to not be
that happened with the 2-packs.
Yeah.
That's wasn't it Bug Nice that ordered one of each and he got a.
Yeah, he ordered 2 because he got one for Solid Snake too.
And he got all variants instead of It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I agree, Fox. I should answer more of you guys' questions. Well, as we talk toys, I'll answer questions too. But they should totally make every line, especially unless it's like a movie line, because of course they're just going to make the movie characters. But if it's anything like a Classics line, Marvel Legends, they should always be fan choice. What they should do that. I mean, as much as there's some characters that maybe some Marvel Hasbro team guys want to see first, or they should choose fan favorite first, so all those figures sell at wave 1, wave 2, so they can keep the line going, and then just get to the characters that people don't want. They should do all the ones that people have been wanting for years, Jim Lee, Jean Grey, the Jubilee, the modern Luke Cage, all that stuff that we got in the universe or getting. They should do that stuff. Universe has been getting more of those Legends requested characters. so I mean, like they should know by now what characters we want, and we've told them. And yeah, I mean that is irritating because I love Hasbro and Mattel and all those companies, but I do get annoyed, and as much as all of us that go to the conventions, when we tell them and they said, okay, we listen to you, yeah, we'll do that, and yeah, then we get.
It's all about the business, though. It's not really as much about the fans.
Yeah, but
like
that,
the guys in the suits are controlling.
Yeah, but I don't.
Made and how it's being made.
But I don't get like what if like Marvel or like any of those people like are having a hand. It's like, are they planning a Blade movie? Is that why Blades come out? Which is cool. It's cool to get an actual comic Marvel Legends Blade. Someone was saying they didn't like that code. Oh yeah, JB, he doesn't like that code on the Nick Fury. The code they always use. I don't mind it.
The Nick Fury body too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
I thought it was pretty cool.
Anyone that buys DC Universe Classics, anytime the Marvel Legend guys complain about body reuse, yeah, Mattel is way worse about that. So yeah, don't get too bad on them about that. Because Mattel, pretty much, they've used 4 different bodies, and like Hasbro has a lot more bodies they use. So.
What I hate with Hasbro and the Marvel Universe line is when they reuse bodies, they'll always reuse that little skinny body with the one closed fist, the one open fist, and hardly any articulation, even though they have the newer bodies, which they're using a lot more now, which is good.
Yeah.
Like I saw the new Angel that's coming out, which looks pretty cool, but he has different hands, but it's that same old like skinny body that everyone has.
Yeah. Yeah, it is annoying because I hate when they backpedal it because it's like, okay, why aren't you making those standard like the Scarlet Spider or like a Jim Lee Cyclops body or the it's like why would you go back once you made this body in the wave? It's like the same with Mattel. I wish they used the double jointed elbow and knees body that they use, like which I call like the Legends type body. Because that's one thing at least I love about Hasbro since they've done Legends for the most part. They always have kept that because I absolutely love as much as I know Sharma says ankle pivot, I think double jointed knees and elbows are a big thing to me. I really wish that more of the DC figures had that, even if they are bulkier bodies. I mean, Hasbro has given us double jointed elbows and knees with bulky bodies, so I really wish they did that because you have no idea, especially for the people that do ACBA, how much you need that extra joint in the elbow and the knee to pull off some things more so than an ankle pivot. Yeah, so.
Definitely. Ankle pivot is awesome to have, but.
Yeah.
I agree with both.
Yeah.
I just think every figure should have ankle pivot, double jointed knees, and elbows.
And hip joints.
Yeah.
That's one thing DC Direct doesn't do. As much as, like I said, I love the toy companies, but as much as we get annoyed by some things, always remember there's another toy company that does it way worse in some aspects. So, yeah, that's another thing too. Is like when you buy a lot of toys like I do, and people say, "Oh, this is crap." It's like, no, you don't know what crap is. You don't know what crap is. So that's what I want to tell a lot of the ACBA guys is like, really, you like.
You want to see crap? I picked up those 3-inch Star Trek figures from the movie, just the accessories.
Yeah.
And the figures are horrible.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean. I always go back to that. Or the Jakks Pacific 6-inch Pirates of the Caribbean Stranger Tide figures. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Horrible. Horrible. Like, I literally say that. Like, I even when I did my Hot Toys Jakks Pro review, I reverted back to that. Like, why I didn't do a size comparison. It can't stand up. How can I do a size comparison to a figure that can't stand up? That figure sucks. Yeah, and that's another thing people like, for the people on my show too, like, I look for the bright side of things, but there's the things, a lot of figures that really annoy me, and I don't like I agree, there's a lot of things, like, I'm not a nitpicker Ricky, but, I don't love everything. There's definitely figures, or at least things in figures that annoy the crap out of me, and that's like the screws in the back of the Thundercats figures. And I love that line. Like, it was one of my favorite toy lines of last year. But, yeah, that annoys the crap out of me. And, like, the black pegs. But I bought in a lot of Bandai stuff over the years where it doesn't shock me. It's like with Mattel, like, the reused bodies or, Hasbro with their the way they're better at 3/4 inch, or Mattel, like, is horrible at the 3/4 inch. It's like those little things. You when you buy a lot of different brands of toys from different companies, their strengths and their weaknesses, and it's
if you think about it too, though, like when people nowadays like, oh, that figure's crap, because especially the younger kids, they're used to that.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, our figures didn't even have ankle joints, elbow joints.
We were lucky that we got 5 points
of posed in like crouched positions, and you had to have one leg in front of the other and balance it.
Yeah, and like if anyone, like, I swear to God, if I find any ACBA guys or anyone that say those new Ninja Turtle figures suck.
Oh, those are awesome looking.
Like,
they have every point of articulation.
Yeah, they have toe, finger. Like, I have my vintage Ninja Turtle figures. You're lucky if you get those figures to stand.
Yeah, I hate, especially the one, I forget which one it is, but he's up on like one toe.
Yeah. Like, what were they thinking? Like, Playmates, okay, first off, during the time, I mean, like I said, it's like Playmates has really like gone above and beyond with those classic figures. And even I have some Ninja Turtle figures from the last few years, like the TMNT ones that, those were the most articulated ones at the time, and those are still way better than the old school 80s ones we got. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, like, I just want to, like, slap some of the nitpicky Rickies out there. It's like, dude, do you remember what our figures were like back in the day? It's like, holy crap, man. I mean, damn it. You get too, spoiled on things, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, with figures like, remember the Ghostbusters, they couldn't really move their hands to hold anything, so the packs clipped onto their arms.
Yep. I know, man. Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things. Like I said, yeah, there's some things that a lot of companies could do better. Definitely. I mean, I always say that. No company is perfect in the way they do it, and it does get annoying when they do certain things that are very questionable, for sure. Like, Hasbro, Mattel, all of them do that. But I don't think a figure sucks just because of, like, oh, it has a black, painted joint, or like it didn't have this point of articulation. It takes a lot of for me, it has to be, those Playmates, Star Trek, Terminator figures, or the Jack's Pacific Pirates of the Caribbean figures. So yeah.
You want this cake?
What?
You want this cake?
Cake?
You want this cake?
What do you mean?
You want this cake?
What cake?
Cake?
You want this cake?
K?
Do you want this cake?
I want it.
Are you saying cake? Am I supposed to watch a video or something? What are you talking about?
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
Okay.
I want it.
You want this cake?
Yes, fine, whatever.
I love Debbie.
Oh.
Debbie Partridge is amazing.
Yeah, skill at 5,000. That's a good idea. I mean,
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna go back because you still have time about toys.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Nerd. Bye.
Well, skill it. Yeah, I agree. We can always fix up things. I mean, but you shouldn't have to. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Spending $20 on a figure, you shouldn't have to go and fix it yourself.
I think. Well, I mean, there's some things that, like, here's a good example, like the Masters Universe Classics. There's most of the time, most of all those figures, there's nothing about them that I would never need to fix. They're perfect, but there's some certain things where it's like, okay, why is King Randor so orange? He wasn't that orange. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I wish they do that, and painting that would be kind of a bitch because it's a big, like, it's his pants or whatever, or like Prince Adam. Like, I have the vintage Prince Adam figure, and his pants are way darker purple in the Classics one than they are for everything. Blitzwinger, the MTV project. To talk to Anthony James about that. How crazy is that Playmates made decent Star Trek figures back in the 90s when they came out? Those crap tag figures. Yeah, I know, right? I know. That is the funny thing is now, and we brought this up. This was actually the first bit of the Toy Fair news over the weekend. This is kind of ironic, actually. Hasbro now is making Star Trek figures. Wow, right? Because they make Star Wars figures.
Just for anything.
That is, wow. It is kind of like it's kind of like if Hasbro was making DC figures. It's kind of like, wow, that you wouldn't expect them to do a license that's kind. I wouldn't say Star Trek and Star Wars are rivals, but they kind of are. And yeah. Oh, subscribe to Blitzwinger. It is kind of funny, that that like these two brands that are kind of like have their like, oh, Star Wars is better, no, Star Trek is better, it's like, so now the same toy company is making them. And yeah, that's also because Playmates, because they made the bad ones, they don't have that license anymore, sadly. But I mean, sadly, that's what happens. So, but they have Turtles still. That's their baby. So I'm happy because they seem to they're giving that a lot of love, a good love. They're not just doing the what's it called? Like, I think that some people are even saying, which I do agree. They're treating those classic Turtles better than what Bandai is doing with the Thundercats. So I do agree on that aspect. I mean,
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So I love what Bandai did with the classic Thundercats. More so with the 8-inch because you didn't have the screw holes. But I love the 6-inch ones. I'm actually, even though the screw holes irritate me, I think Mumra not having his cape irritates me more. That's something that he should have. Yeah.
Dude, it looks like I'm looking at the Turtles figures now, and it looks like they even have like the ankle pivot on them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they do. Yeah, they do have the ankle pivot. They said it's going to have like 30 points of articulation or something.
And they even have like the diaphragm joint there.
Yes, they do, and that is actually really crazy because they're turtles. They're in a shell. That's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know how was that. Did they ever have that point of articulation to begin with? They're turtles.
Well,
so,
I mean, they have to move around, I guess, but
yeah, but that's cool because you don't think about that. You would think only their legs and arms and head could be articulated because they're in a freaking shell, and it's like that's awesome that they can incorporate that, even though that's not really realistic. But whatever, Ninja Turtles aren't realistic. That's awesome.
And what's cool too is they give them the same facial expressions that the originals have.
Yes, but updated, and they look like their TV show counterparts, and they have the matching elbow pads and knee pads, and they can keep their weapons and their shells. I love it. I love you, Playmates. You did good.
You know, though, that some people are going to complain about how there's no like shading or stuff on the toy.
Oh my God! Shut up. Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's cool because it's obviously supposed to look like the cartoons,
See, that's why I never gave Bandai or any company that makes cartoon figures any fault because cartoons don't really have shading. They're supposed to look anime inspired. Like Thundercats were always solid colors. They have shadows, but you never see like that kind of stuff in a cartoon. If it's a comic figure, yeah, sure. But or like a movie figure, yeah, great. But and cartoons, like I want them to look like they look in the cartoons. That's why I have.
Hey, their joints are painted green, so.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another great.
Angelo has chains on his nunchucks.
I know. That to me, the Poison Ivy, okay, yeah, let's talk about our favorite stuff. So definitely the Ninja Turtle classic stuff. The Poison Ivy was definitely my favorite female figure. The Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters look awesome. I love the Movie Masters to begin with, so they look great. I love the Hell Carrier looks sick. It's huge. It will definitely be a great way to display all your Marvel Universe figures. I think that's what they're thinking to begin with. It's just nice to have freaking vehicles and places for Marvel that aren't those Iron Man, Captain America like vehicle things that never
a
made.
Random tank that opens up or something.
Yeah, exactly. No, I haven't got Arkham City Nightwing yet, but soon.
That's one thing Marvel Universe should do is what they did with Young Justice.
Yeah.
And give them a piece of a background, and you can
exactly.
Oh my God! Right? Because
that'd be sick.
That's one thing.
Like get a piece you can get a piece of like Iron Man's armory or something,
Yeah. That'd be sick.
I know. I will say this: the Young Justice figures, 4-inch figures, not that great, but I bought them just to get that freaking Hall of Justice diorama, and I still need one more figure. Damn it, one more! It's that Stealth Kid Flash. If anyone finds that, you will be my hero. if you find that stuff,
Right on
Stores
money.
don't
I
have
did see it.
any DC or Marvel stuff.
I saw several of them the other day. Unfortunately, my truck's broke down, so I can't go get them.
yeah, it's I know it's just like one of those things that I think the build a figure collect and connect aspect, which is funny because like as soon as DC Universe Classics ends, Marvel Legends begins. They can never. I mean, they'll have DC figures, but like they won't live in the same kind of build a figure aspect anymore. I find that funny that like Marvel Universe never had that. Like I even told them this at Comic-Con. It's that Marvel Universe, the reason they have more problem. I mean, the line does great. It's doing great, but for like any characters that's not a popular character or like a character that's like oversaturated, like Iron Man, because they do oversaturate him, and I love Iron Man. Even if you do collect the armory like type of thing and try to get as many Iron Mans as you want, there's no reason to buy a character you don't care for, or even a character that you have plenty of, if you don't have that build a figure, collect and connect aspect to it. I mean, with Young Justice, I bought those figures because I wanted to build that freaking thing. People love doing that crap. So Marvel Universe should have that. Even if, can you imagine if you build a figure that's just like a 6-inch figure? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And you can,
Or a playset.
and you can use that figure in your Marvel Legends. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh my god, you know?
It'd be cool if they did like a theme, like a Fantastic Four theme, and you build the Fantastic Four lab or something. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things that, like, I wish that they would just do that, you know? Because that always, to me, added the value of buying anything that's like DC or Marvel when this character doesn't have any accessories, but hey, I get the leg of something that will become another figure, so that's awesome, you know? Or I'm buying like a piece of a little playset, you know, that's awesome. Or even Star Wars did that with they did droids and, you know, little things like that, you know, that was cool. Build a droid.
Yeah. They need to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Universe definitely has stepped it up since Dave Bonner joined the group.
Yeah, definitely. Believe me, I've said this to Dave. At first, Marvel Universe was something I had no interest in. It was like I bought the old school. It's not really old school, but like their first Punisher, and I was so disappointed. I was just kind of like, I'm not gonna buy anymore. I didn't up until like I think Iron Patriot, because I was a big fan of the Dark Avengers. I'm like, well, I want a Legends one of it, but it looks so nice. And I opened it. I was like, oh my god, they really stepped up their game. And then I bought a few more. It's like, okay, I'm buying Universe now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't even take interest in any of them. I didn't start collecting until I saw like the Cyclops and Apocalypse and Cable. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like I have a couple of the original ones, but I keep them in the package because there's no point in taking them off.
Oh, here, I'm going to answer your guys' questions. Here, we're going to talk more toy stuff, but I'll answer more questions. Boots to us says, hey, Sean, it's my birthday. Oh, my God, I got to do my birthdays on Facebook. It was my grandma's birthday. I told her happy birthday, but other people's birthdays. I'm always good about that. If you're my friend on Facebook, I always wish you a happy birthday.
Yep.
Let's see, you might have mentioned this already. Sorry if you didn't. The kind of looking forward to the Movie Masters Build-A-Figure Bats. Yes! Mattel, man. Even though you're not doing it anymore with DC figures, thank you. And thank you. I'll tell them this at the next convention. Thank you for making a Build-A-Figure build us something that's not freaking like 12, 14 figures. Because as much as that was awesome to build that Parallax, I had to go through like Big Bad Toy Store. I could never find anything past the Wave 1 in stores. Everything else, like I had to buy online to get everything else. So thank you, Mattel, for making a Build-A-Figure thing that wasn't like freaking 14 figures you have to buy. Thank you. And something cool like a bat signal. Thank you. So, and Rordan, which I'm still need to do a Masters figure review. I will do it this week. Frosta, I love Frosta, so I'm really happy for her. as much as I would love a Horde army builder, I'm so cool. It's so cool we're getting Snake Man because I love the Snake Man. So Snake Man army builder. I'm so glad I bought 2 subscriptions because that means I got 4 Snake Men now, and if I want to buy more, I can just go on Matty Collect or whatever. But I'm so happy about that. I think it's part of the. Yeah, I think it is. Hopefully, it better be. Otherwise, I'll be pissed. What else?
I just saw the picture on Facebook for the Toy Fair, and it's the Martians from Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
They have new figures for that.
That's awesome, man. Oh, and Spider-Man, Hulu Girl Rules too. Are you talking about Amazing Spider-Man? I will, with the Amazing Spider-Man line, I will just say this. Anything that's coming out movie-wise, I'm only getting characters that are in the movie. I'm not getting variants. Unless it makes sense to the, like, if it was a variant that was in the movie. Like, I don't know, if Batman like gets a new suit, I don't think he is, but if he gets they make a figure of that. I'm not gonna get like Aqua attack Batman or Aqua attack Spider-Man. Like what's with? I don't remember Spider-Man ever fighting people in the water like that. At least where he needed like a Aqua attack scuba suit type thing. But they always make those. But whatever. Yeah, Spider-Man's awesome. I can't wait for the movie. I'll get a 6-inch Spider-Man. I'll probably get those web shooter things because I've always been a fan of web shooter role play toys. I bought a bunch of them back in the 90s, and I think it's time for me to get them. I'll get like probably. This is what I'll do. I hold this to what my word of upcoming reviews. I will buy probably some gimmicky movie toy, but if I don't think it's fun enough to keep in my collection, I'll probably review it and return it. You have that to my word. So like they showed a couple of wall crawling Spider-Man like 10, 12-inch things. If it's not crappy enough, or like if it's cool enough where my little brother will love it, and I can have it where like I'll either do this. If it's fun enough where he can come over and play with that instead of my expensive stuff like my Buster Prime and whatever, I'll keep it so he can play with that. If it's just crappy in general, I'll return it. But I'll tell you guys not to buy it. Like I did that with the a bunch of stuff like the Captain America shield. I told Hasbro that too. I told them the hammer's fun. I love that Thor hammer. I think it's perfect for Thor to have the missile thing, whatever. But I think I even lost the missile. I forget. But the lightning sounds, that's perfect. You should have a Thor hammer that is good enough for cosplay and makes lightning thunder sounds. The Captain America shield that shot foam disc, that makes no sense to me. So yeah, like when it comes to that kind of stuff, I love roleplay toys, especially like the Iron Man helmets and the stuff that makes sense. Hulk hands, I love Hulk hands, but if it's something that like, why is a Captain America shield shoot stuff? That makes no sense,
Yeah.
Like,
Are you still talking about toys?
yeah, sorry.
No, not at all. We're talking about.
Dude, you get us more than these people do.
Yeah, really, shut up, Guru.
Dude, we talk about a lot of the stuff that you love. So.
Comic
We're
shop.
finally talking about toys.
Let's just have a huge conversation about Ron Banana.
Comic shop.
Oh, Moon, did you see any Power Rangers Super Samurai stuff that interests you?
Nope. No, to be honest, I am not
Greatest show ever.
at all like blown away as to what Bandai showed off for the samurai stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is another thing. Bandai, last Toy Fair, I wish we still had the episode from BKBN when we had the old podcast. When we did our like 3-hour Toy Fair podcast, which Corum won't be a part of if we do a new one because I feel bad for him. Because the only reason he was a part of that, because not only was he, that was our crew for the podcast, but it was Green Lantern and a lot of stuff he could talk about. This one, unless he wants to talk about the Batman stuff or like Poison Ivy, I don't think he cares that much. Maybe, there's things that he cares about in that toy that are being made into toys, Spider-Man and a Batman and Avengers. For the most part, it's just, but yeah, Corm's not a toy guy, and so it's just one of those things that I don't think he wants to hear us geek out about toys for like 2 hours. I mean, hopefully he doesn't. And I mean, if we got Charter missing, I don't know. It would definitely be that long. But
I think Corum should just deal with it. Anyway, back to the Power Rangers.
He'd stab us in the neck.
But no, I mean, I would love to talk about like if I'm reading a comic book event, like I totally love to talk about my favorite comic book event for or any like when you talked about the New 52, if we can talk about anything geek wise for that long, it's funny because when it comes to toys, the reason why we love these toys first and foremost because we love these characters and they're comic characters. So yeah, I mean. It's just one of those things. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, and you're asking Fox, we uploaded the next countdown on the Batman Top Villains countdown. So check it out. It's on the Big Kids Big News channel or on bkbn.net. So check it out. Yeah, let's Bandai. Sadly, last year they blew me away with the Thundercats stuff, which I kept my word. I said during this time last year when the Thundercat stuff, I would buy everything. I did. I have every Thundercat thing that's come out since they showed off everything. The only thing I don't have is that 4-pack at Target with Snarf because I have those figures. It's just a repackaging, but I have everything that's come out. I have the I don't have. Okay, there's some things just like I'm looking for the 6-inch Tiger. I'm looking for the slide with the deluxe slide. I'm looking for the deluxe Panthro, that kind of stuff. But whatever. Bandai didn't have a big showing this year. They had no new Thundercat stuff, which really disappointed me. I mean they showed it off on MTV Geek, and then now it's like, well, that stuff came out already. It's like I have that. You have nothing. Power Rangers. Moon?
It was meh. I mean, there wasn't really anything new. I mean, the figures, okay, cool, but I don't collect the figures, to be honest. The only ones I will collect are the figure arts. I already have them all. So. But the Zords, we've seen the Scorpion, which looks cool. I'll probably get it. The inevitable repaint of that and retooling to the mini Claw Zord, whatever the hell that's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That was obvious that they were going to do that. We finally got the actual scale size of that stupid Lantern Zord, and I'm really glad I picked up the Japanese version instead.
Right.
Because that looks like crap. And that's it, really. I mean, I think it's cool that they're releasing a full Gigazord that's going to be like, what, maybe $20-$30 instead of going out and spending like $200 trying to get all the Zords and making a big one. So I guess that's cool. But I already have that. I did see something cool though. They have, I don't know if it's like they're gonna release them, but they've got like translucent plastic auxiliary Zords.
Right.
I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. I may look into those because it looks cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's Bandai. Sadly, like I think Playmates took the place of what Bandai did to me last year. The Ninja Turtle stuff looks amazing. Even the new TV show stuff looks great. I think. I love that playset. Holy crap, it's huge. The new party van or whatever they're calling it. I love the designs of the new ones, and I love the classics. Playmates really like blew me away this year, and because you always expect good things from Hasbro and Mattel, because they have those licenses, they have those things, but for something that's like new that hasn't come back in years, like Ninja Turtles has been away from the spotlight for many years now. Like whereas Thundercats was the big thing last year, Ninja Turtles is the big thing this year.
Yeah, I kind of wish that Ninja Turtles NECA would still do Ninja Turtle stuff because they made some pretty good figures.
Well, like some people have told me different things. This is what I heard. NECA was gonna do more, but Playmates said, "No, we're doing it. We prefer if you not to just do the April O'Neil, but we don't want you to do any more." Like that's what I heard. from a couple different people. During that time, that sucked because yes, we love the NECA Turtles. I even have April, and it would have been great to get Shredder and Splinter and some more.
Well, they had that prototype Shredder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been great. Now, they have, as much as it sucked during that time, what they're doing with now is really, like, redeem themselves. Like, at first, like, okay, Playmates, like just, I felt like, okay, if you're not going to do new Ninja Turtle stuff, why don't you let NECA? It's like, okay, well, now that you're doing Turtles again, okay, I'm happy. So it's like, I'm just happy to get Turtle figures, you know? Because I've slowly seen over the last few years, we used to have a Turtle section at Toys R Us. We had Turtles in Target. That was gone a long time ago now. And Toys R Us always had a Turtle section. Even they had the TMNT stuff, like from the last movie. But now,
I still have a couple of 25th anniversary figures, the original April and Neil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all. The section just became that one small peg that always had the Aprils. No,
Yep.
There was no more technically any Turtle stuff. There was no more role play stuff. No more like classic Turtle, like the 25th anniversary ones. No more any of it. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, DC Marvel. Yeah. Didn't you see our news post at BKBN? Dude, I made a video on my other channel. Dude, there's so much DC stuff. Oh my god, I could talk about that for days. Maybe Corm will get back in the conversation if we do. Let's see here. Like I was talking about Black Mass and Poison Ivy. Like that Poison Ivy is like the figure I want. One of the most like sought after figures I want that's been revealed at Toy Fair. Like I've been wanting a DC UC Poison Ivy since the line started because I have the sadly I wish I could grab it, but she's like in a bin somewhere because I'm reorganizing everything. But I wish I could show you guys the Poison Ivy I've been using for my display. And I always said, man, Four Horsemen do amazing jobs on the sculpts. Like I wish they would do her like just like sculpt. Like I would just love a Poison Ivy figure. And then when they announced it at Comic-Con, I'm like, oh my god, yes. And I've been waiting. It's like, oh, they're not gonna show it yet. Oh, they're not showing it at New York Toy Fair. Oh, at New York Comic-Con. Oh, I have to wait till New York Toy Fair. And yep, we finally got it.
Anything
I like that.
3 3/4?
No, they're just doing Young Justice and the last JLU stuff. That's the only 334 Finch stuff they're doing. Young Justice is. Oh, what's up? I'm sorry.
The Figma Link that they showed off.
Yes, that was amazing too. First, finally a good Link figure, right? We've gotten some crappy Link figures in the past, and we're getting some good stuff now, man. I gotta post that. We've been posting so much toy stuff, it's kind of like hard to figure out what we haven't, which we still need to post some stuff, but holy crap, there's so much stuff.
Yeah, there is. I tried to avoid it in case somebody else did.
Oh yeah, if you want to post it, dude, that'd be great.
Dude, that Lego stuff I did,
Yeah.
300 photos, holy crap.
I know.
But I don't collect Legos, but they have some pretty cool stuff.
I have Legos, and they do have some cool stuff, and
Like I saw they had Jabba's Palace, they even have like the Sarlacc pit.
Yep.
Boba Fett in it.
Oh man, that looks amazing, man.
Did I hear something about a Lego or anything Star Wars with Jar Jar Binks frozen in carbonite?
That is the Star Wars San Diego Comic-Con set that's going to have Jar Jar Binks in carbonite. Yep.
Nice.
I may have to get that.
I may have to get it too.
Yep. That's sold because I don't have a Jar Jar figure, but if I was going to own any Jar Jar figure, it'd be him in carbonite because that's where he belongs.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't. I'm going to go see Tuesday. Well, Valentine. Yeah, I hope I see it Tuesday. I want to go see episode 1 because I heard the 3D was amazing from what I'm hearing.
Go see
It's
Chronicle
okay.
instead.
Yeah, I
What?
just saw Chronicle on Friday. That was pretty cool.
Wait, what would you
Yeah.
say, Corm? Corm?
I don't think he said anything.
Oh,
I said it was okay.
Oh, you saw in 3D?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
I broke down even though I wanted to boink.
No, sadly, we can't boycott it. If we want to see the good Star Wars movies in 3D, we have to watch the bad ones.
Yeah.
I will.
That's so great.
Well, first off, like,
first off, no, that's full of crap. If you do support it, they're going to keep doing it.
Do what?
They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep releasing the old films over and over.
What, they can make 4D films? I mean, I don't know what they can do. I mean,
like,
I'm just going to do this
Titanic when
again.
they put it back in theaters.
well, first off, okay, I'll say this.
They'll find another gimmick to do.
Yeah, okay. When there's a movie I love, especially seeing it on big screen, I don't mind it coming back in theaters. You don't have to watch it. No one's forcing it.
Yeah, okay, then you're delaying basically new films.
Okay, so we'll go into this. Okay, stop the toy stuff. Let's get into this. So you were watching probably like the freaking someone dropped, but watching like you're probably watching something about it because there was a few things about it. Like I know that Race Randolph was do this on Beyond the Trailer. Yes. I heard the argument, yes, if we support Lucas just re-releasing like his Star Wars films over and over again, we'll never get new ones. And believe me, I'm on the side. I would love to see new Star Wars stuff because as much as George Lucas created this universe, the best things that ever came out of Star Wars, he didn't really write. Like all the good Star Wars films we remembered.
I get to your point, dude. My argument is still valid that it's all right. Once he releases these, then you're gonna get, Raiders of the Lost Ark and all the other Indiana Jones movies coming out every year, and then you're gonna get other things that George Lucas puts his fingers in, re-released, and it's gonna be all fine and good. And basically, there is nothing else original about that. I mean, no. Do you have it on DVD?
Yes. No, I have it on
Do you
Blu-ray.
have it on Blu-ray?
Yes.
VHS.
Then why are you watching it in theaters?
Because, as the point I was going to make, because if it's a movie,
You're wasting money, Sean.
no, well, first off, if it's watching a movie in theaters is a way different experience of watching it, even on the best TV home theater systems. And one of the reasons why we love a lot of these movies, we saw them in theaters.
Sean, you like The Phantom Menace?
Okay, and that was another point I made.
Sean,
Yes.
The Phantom Menace.
That's what I'm getting to the point at. Like Phantom Menace, it's not my favorite Star Wars film, but I don't hate it. I hate Jar Jar, but I don't hate the movie. Like
Phantom Menace was better than Attack of the Clones.
See, that's another thing too. Like, I don't fully agree with that, except for the Darth Maul parts. See, that's the thing. Like, I always thought each of the prequel films were better than each of the ones before it. That's how I think.
Okay, so what would you rate that film?
Okay,
5 out of 5.
No. It would be a 3.
It would be a 3. So you're willing to not only buy it on DVD, Blu-ray, but see it in theaters again.
Yeah, because I've done with all the Star Wars films.
Sean,
Well,
do you
there's
see
defense
why
in this.
I'm arguing?
There's
Well,
defense in this. There's defense in this, and
Yeah,
you
please.
can justify it in 3 years when Episode 4 comes out.
Yeah.
The current generation of kids who are into Star Wars, into the Clone Wars nonsense, into the prequel trilogy, they've never seen the original trilogy in theaters, and the experience of seeing that in theaters is completely different than watching it on TV at home.
Yeah, Corin,
That's what I heard.
we're not.
That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
but are they going to do that for every generation now?
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
knows?
Well, they do that with
Like
a
they
lot
did
of
for us
movies.
back in '97 when we were kids.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
but
See,
I'm
this
glad
is
they
the
did
second
that.
time.
But well, Quorum. Well, first off, like you're getting so heated, man. Damn. Okay. Well, first off, I'm so happy that they did that the first time because I didn't get to see the Star Wars films in theaters because all those films during that time came out before I was born.
Look at this. One of the guys just put up a comment.
Yeah.
General Sod 79 says he has a nostalgic feeling watching Episode 1 again.
Yeah.
We would never have that for Episode 1. Like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because I think I was like 14 when it came out, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We have more nostalgia for like Episode 4.
Yeah, well, I mean, exactly. It's one of those things that, okay, like I'm a fan of old films, like coming back in theaters. I mean, like I said, like I watched Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King because I love those movies, and seeing them in theaters is to me is a different experience because that's why I loved seeing them. It is a feeling of nostalgia. It's a feeling of it's a different experience of watching. Like you can say I'm wasting money, but dude, you're friends with toy collectors. We waste our money, man. What you? That's not a defense, man. That's like that's not a defense.
Not a reason, though.
No, it's the reason why we buy toys. We waste money on things for the nostalgia of it. We love these things. We'll throw money at things because of the experience of it.
Well, for me with movies, I love going to the movies, but also I always go for free because my friend's the manager of the theater. So
yeah, I mean,
any movie I want for free.
You do not count in this.
I saw like Beauty and the Beast and all those movies on $5 Tuesday, so like I'm not like totally throwing my money, man. I mean, dude, it's just like to me, okay, like I said, yeah, is it dumb? Yeah, you can consider dumb, but it's one of those things like just like going back to the toy thing. The value of something is worth to the person. You can think something's crazy for someone to spend money on something. Like people will spend hundreds of thousands on a comic book. Why? It's just a piece of paper with some.
I don't do that.
But yeah, so spending like.
If I could have like Superman #1, I think I would.
Yeah, but like.
Dude, here's the thing. Wanting something like valuable, like I would love a jet. It doesn't mean I'm going to get a jet.
Out of it.
Yeah, but no, it's just like I don't want you to think I don't want you to think like I'm dumb for wanting to see a movie, even if it's a movie that's not a 5 out of 5, just because I want to experience it in 3D or like
that's
just.
That's not why I'm arguing with you. I'm arguing with you because you said, "Well, we have to support it." No, we don't.
Well, no, that's going back. I hate that.
I don't mind it coming back in theaters, but I don't like when you just said we have to support it. We don't.
No, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying we.
You just did.
No, I'm saying that George Lucas says we have to support these films to see the other good ones in theaters. I mean, it sucks. I mean, either.
Saying, like if the newer ones, the first 3 come out and nobody goes to see it, they're not going to probably release the last 3, which they probably still will, to be honest.
I think it is a ploy, Corum. I do agree with you. It is a ploy, and it's a marketing scheme. I think that's what it is.
I'm just saying.
You're wrong. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, Moon! I just saw his thing on Twitter.
What did he say?
Shut up. Oh, yeah, that. I know.
Yeah. Skillet, you don't have to pay $180 for Larfreeze. He's going to make a DCUC figure, and it's going to be in retail. Crazy, right? How's Larfreeze a retail character, but Atrocitus isn't? Weird. Atrocitus is on a Green Lantern animated show. Larfreeze will be. That'll be cool. Okay, well, either way.
I guess I'm going to make that Muna-chan thing now.
Yeah. General Sod. By the way, great name, General Sod. I love your name. I agree because I was like, 99. I was like about 13, 14 when that movie came out. Yeah, I was like 13. So Episode 1, I remember the hype of seeing like a new Star Wars movie in theaters, and yeah, Jar Jar sucked, but it was still a great experience. Yeah. It was definitely not as great as if I probably could have lived during the time like during Darth shagging. And wait, did you see the original Star Wars? And I'm sorry, I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying you're older. I'm just saying. Did you get to see the Star Wars films in theaters like when they first came out?
I don't think he's here anymore.
Oh, okay.
He's roped.
Aw. Oh well.
Yeah, he's not online anymore.
Oh, damn. Why is it every time like that's so much going on?
Dude, his online runs on well water. He's old school.
Locked up again.
Yep. Oh man.
I had a better experience watching 3.
gotta buy it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, 3 was amazing. I think 3 is one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
Midnight show, everyone's all dressed up and stuff, like fighting. People in the middle of the theater are having like lightsaber duels.
Yeah. When George Lucas first announced he was going to do the prequels way back in like the 90s or whatever, when that was seeing everything that happened in Episode 3 is what I've been wanting to see ever since I was a kid. Like I always imagined, like, oh man, how did that like Anakin like Obi-Wan fight go down? Like the birth of Luke and Leia. Like how did like the fall of the Republic happen? Like how did like the Empire like rise to power? Like I always wanted to see that, and that movie delivered.
Well, it's weird when you watch the original and you see them with like the lightsaber duels and how fast they move and all the acrobatics they do, and then you go and watch like the lightsaber duel between old Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And it's like they just swing like 3 times and then Obi-Wan's dead.
Yeah, I know. It's that's one thing I will always give credit to the newer ones is that the spectacle is a lot bigger. The fight choreography is amazing, and definitely the special effects are better. Like I watched Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith on Blu-ray for the first time when I got it, and I was like, "Holy crap! This is like." Mind-boggling amazing. Like that battle scene in the beginning in the space, that was just like whoa. like I would love to see that in 3D. Like I would love to see like the pod racer scene in 3D. What are you doing, dude?
I think Corum and Luna are trying to troll the conversation. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing.
No. No, you know what, General Assad. I didn't mind the no. It was a little cheesy, but what was cheesier was you. The thing that was cheesier was like you look so beautiful. It's because I'm so in love. No, it's because I'm so in love with you. Now that was pretty damn cheesy.
Yeah. They definitely should have had more Darth Vader in that, though.
Yeah. And now SRG, whatever your name is, like, so this is what Virgin sounds like. Who are you talking about? Because, dude, I wish I could take back like a lot of girls I had sex with. Because, man. Is this whole thing because you want us to talk about toys again? Okay, we can talk about Star Wars toys. The Jar Jar and the Carbonite.
What the fuck?
Well, keep it.
Yep.
No, I haven't been able to see Star Wars this week. I've been so busy. Toy Fair. Like yesterday, I spent all day working on those reviews, which I still got to put up Hercules. Like because of my grandma's birthday, I still have to edit it because the Toy Fair stuff literally, and Eric knows, it just sucked up our time. Like when we weren't doing our personal things or like whatever we had to do outside of, it just.
Dude, I had to right-click save image as 300 times.
I know, man. Oh God, that's one thing that sucks about our website. Like that's why I use PhotoBucket.
Yeah, I did that too, and then I put it in PhotoBucket.
Oh yeah,
The
man.
original pictures.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot easier if we actually go there, take the photos ourselves, and just
Yeah, I
upload
know.
the
God,
photos to our computer.
I know. Oh God. Well, Spurge. Okay, Sponge or whatever your name is, episode 3. Dude, the title of the show is Toy Fair 2012. Don't you think that shows you that this is a nerdy show? Anyone that's on the internet is nerdy in some way. You being on the internet, you're a nerd. Everyone here is a nerd. The people that are playing this nonsense on this call, they're nerds. Yeah.
Nonsense.
So
You call Botchamania nonsense?
what is that?
It's Botchamania.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be back in a half an hour. I'm gonna go watch Kamen Rider.
See.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. 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 10 min What a nerd.
Okay.
I know, right? You're more to talk, Kristen.
Anyway, Eric, what was your favorite things from before Eric actually Moon? Are you really leaving? Or do you want to? Because I was actually going to wrap it up here so we can go play video games or something. But if you want,
Well, what do I have to put into this conversation?
lots of things like the fact that we're going to get a hoverboard from Mattel finally.
That is fantastic.
You know what? I don't even care about that because it doesn't really work.
Isn't that kind of like such a tease? It's like, yay, hoverboard, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying like space boots.
Okay.
They're not made out of space.
Oh well, yeah, they released those like remember those limited edition like Nike like Back to the Future shoes that they lit up and they didn't do what like they weren't like the self lace thing or whatever, but they sold them and they were going for like hundreds if not like thousands. I think they were like charity whatever. Do you remember that like a few months ago or whatever? Yeah. How much do you think, Eric, since, unless Moon's here, I mean, since you know toys, how much do you think Mattel is going to charge for this replica?
The hoverboard?
Yeah, because they haven't announced the price yet.
I mean, they charge $130 for the Ghostbusters trap, so this thing will probably be like in that range or maybe a little more.
Yeah, I don't know. Those had lights and sounds and like vibration, and those were awesome. Even like freaking Quorum loved that ghost trap.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. They never got one.
Oh man, you should have. Yeah, I love that thing. That's probably one of my favorite Ghostbusters things that Mattel has done. But the hoverboard, I don't know. Like we don't know much. It glides, they say, but
Yeah.
what does that mean?
It glides. It's probably like has the same wheels as like the what is that thing from Star Wars? The what is that thing called again?
The land speeder.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Probably has something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll say like in the 100 range at least.
I would say that too. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, General Assad. Yeah, it was 3,000. Yeah, it's crazy. In AO sticks, I do have a Gundam. I just need to build it yet. So, like this one guy like was really awesome. He gave me a Gundam a long time ago, and I never built it. I still have it. I would never like sell it or anything. I'm not one of those people. You give me something, I'll sell it. But like, I just still need to build it. Let's see. Yeah, the reveal the shield perceptor is cool. I just hope Mattel tells us how much they're gonna do before, because I do want to get it just to have a cool little prop. Like it would be cool just to hang on my wall or whatever. Because I do love Back to the Future. I was hoping maybe they'll show that I'm guessing Comic-Con. They'll show off their Back to the Future figures. So do the Movie Masters, Doc and Marty. I would love it if they did it in 3/4 inch because my the Diamond Select whatever DeLorean that fits G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Marvel Universe. So it would. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those things where I just have them to pose outside of it, like I did with my Ghostbusters and the Hot Wheels Elite Ecto 1, which, if you guys don't know what Hot Wheels Elite are, they do 1/18 scale vehicles, like very nice, like expensive, not too expensive, but, $100 or so replicas of vehicles. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Ecto 1. You can open it up. It has the engine. It has like all the like their equipment loader thing from the movie, and like all the details are like it's die cast, rubber tires, beautiful. But it can't fit the Movie Masters. And even if you could fit them in there, the Ghostbusters figures have the proton packs attached to them, so that kind of makes them hard to fit in, even if it was in scale. So it's just one of those things. I just like having it as a display piece, but I can't put them in there, so whatever. So I'm hoping that, that's what I'm thinking will happen with Back to the Future. I'll have a Marty and a Doc figure. I just can't put them in there. But I could do the cool pose of, from the poster with like Marty looking at his watch and like has the DeLorean door open. That'd be cool. Hopefully I could do that at least. That'd be kind of cool. What the hell is a gigawatt? Yeah. Oh, Voltron was awesome. I played with that Voltron. I love it. The only thing, I've said this before, and I hope that they fixed it. They didn't. No bicep swivel. That's kind of disappointing. Because even the original Matchbox Voltron had a bicep swivel, which sucks, man. But keep in mind, it's a huge Voltron that can fit your pilots in. So it's still cool. I'm getting 2 of them. I actually just got charged from Mattel for my subscription. So got Sorceress and my Red Lion and all that stuff. So expect reviews, hopefully, coming very soon here. But yeah, let's wrap up the toy fair so Corum will be happy. I should buy Corum pizza so he's not as cranky. Yeah. Corum, did you eat? Because I haven't eaten, but I'm in a good mood. But I know you need to eat.
Minus 5 stars. that is the show. Minus 5 stars.
Oh, Corum, I love you.
You know what? It's like this because you've never done this. It's like, all right, let's say a cool comic book came out, right?
Right.
And we talked about it for an hour and a half.
Right.
And then small bits, we just put other things in there.
Right.
That's what this show was. But it wasn't that good.
Sounds interesting.
No, we talked about Star Wars and we talked about Walking Dead. So yeah, man.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
It was still a good conversation, man.
I was able to make 6 Christy Chan episodes.
Nice.
Damn, dude.
So, what's that tell you?
Tells you that you're very resourceful.
Minus 5 stars.
Okay.
That's what it tells me.
Well, one thing I want to talk about that we kind of gross over in BKBN, I actually have to post some more pictures because Alex only posted the Mass Effect.
Oh, good. More toy news.
Duh. Okay, so the new Play Arts Kai, dude, that Kratos looks amazing. Nathan Drake, the Batman and Harley. Oh my God, so excited for those figures. And
Worm actually left.
wait, who left?
Worm.
Oh, okay. Jeez. You knew what. See, this is why I did. I've done the shows without you guys before because I didn't want to.
Well,
no,
we're not the same, John.
Yeah, but I got you guys on there because I love the conversation. I just don't want to forget the fans.
Minus 5 stars.
Oh, there you are. You're back. Sweet. But no. Did you see the Play Arts figures, Eric?
Actually, no, I didn't get to take a look at them yet.
Yeah, they're doing Mass Effect 3 figures too.
Nice.
They look amazing, man. That Harley looks sexy. Yeah, she's very busty. Oh, cool. I'm going to tweet that. What Corum just said. Oh, wow. You know what sucks? I was at my grandma's birthday. We were at this casino where we had a buffet, all you can eat. I wasn't that hungry at the time, and now I'm getting hungry. I'm like, damn it. Don't you hate it when you're at an all-you-can-eat place, you're not that hungry, and then you're at home, and you're like, damn it. Damn it. Yeah, here, we didn't get to really post that, so I'll show you, I'll give you a link to, Toy Arc. By the way, I totally give credit, because none of us were actually at Toy Fair, to, Toy Arc and Toy News Eye and all those sites. We totally took their pictures. We gave you credit, but that's what a lot of people have to do that aren't, actually at Toy Fair. So thank you to them a lot, because I almost went to Toy Fair this year, but I would have been on my own, and by the time I actually get the pictures up, and I was at a hotel that actually had internet access, it would have been maybe 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern, and I would have to do it all by myself, because it's not even if I sent it to any of the guys that were on the site, it would just take as much time if I did it myself,
Yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, here. Well, I mean, I could have. It could have been like, okay, while I'm uploading this, you upload that. It could have been like that. But yeah, it's hopefully next year all of us are at a point where we can afford to go to the toy. Because any of us at BKBN could get into Toy Fair for free. The only problem is the flight, the hotel, New York prices. that's the big three. Flying out there, especially for me, is the most expensive out of anyone, minus like Chartemis or Spencer, because we're in California. Hotels are really expensive in New York, and yeah, so it's just like that's a big thing because San Diego, any other convention I go to in Los Angeles or in pretty much any convention, hotels are never nearly as expensive as New York. New York, man. I want to love you, but you like to pretty much like rape me up the ass. So yeah, thank you. Sorry, New York, but yeah, I'm a West Sider. Sorry, don't want to start a feud, but West Side when it comes to conventions, man. I mean, you do have Toy Fair, you get New York Comic Con, but man, I want to visit you guys. And also you don't have a freaking Target and Walmart in New York City, man. Hell, man. Even where Eric, man, like I would rather live where you're at, man, than like New York.
Yeah, I still get the city and I get Target.
Yep, and it's a lot cheaper too. Like I probably could stay in a hotel over there is probably a lot cheaper, right?
It depends where you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, like if you stay at a Hilton versus like a Holiday Inn or something, it's fine. Or even like a.
Well, Holiday Inns around here, some of them are like $75.
Dude, that's still cheap. New York, man, like $300 for a cheap hotel.
Dude, that place you guys got was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. Like, oh my god.
I really wish you it's funny because I wish you saw like my place. We had like a balcony suite.
No, I would probably like.
Bedrooms.
Yeah, I'd be jealous, and I'd be like, damn it, can I just stay with you? I'll sleep on the floor. It's just as comfortable as staying in the bed at our place.
We had a full kitchen and everything.
Yeah. Your kitchen was probably as big as our room. That's probably
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that room. Like, and I remember when I saw the video when you guys first got there, I thought it was bigger because of that giant wall mirror.
Yeah, we thought so too. They lie. Why you lie? That's how I felt about. I felt very. If anyone watched Invader Zim, like when he says a line, it's like you lie, why you lie? That's how I felt when I got there. That had to be hands down the worst hotel room I've ever stayed in my life, hands down. I paid like I spend more on hotel room, like, okay, I'm trying to think of the equivalent for not even like a fourth of the price of what I paid for a hotel at a way worse part of town in California, or even like in Chicago. I got, at least in Chicago, I got like HBO and like a big bed and like continental breakfast for like way less, And that, like, I had to share a bed with JR, and God bless JR, but he kicked me out of the bed. I fell out of the bed because those beds can't handle a person of JR size. Not saying he's fat, he's just a tall guy, and me, like, I'm a guy that takes up as little room as possible, but those beds don't even like accommodate like a guy my size, let alone a guy like my size and JR together. So yeah, it's I forgot the name of the hotel, but F you hotel, we're not staying there anymore. Yeah.
I love cupcakes.
Yeah, I wish cupcakes are way better than that hotel, I have to say. Okay, let's wrap it up because it's late. It's a school night. We talked about toys for enough, so I'm just gonna, anything we'll say, we'll probably say in the podcast anyway. So, one thing I want to do say that we didn't get to really say, the NECA stuff looked awesome. The portal gun, I can't wait for that. I really want that because I'm a Portal fan, and man, I could totally cosplay. Yeah, I wouldn't be one of the Portal characters, but that's an easy cosplay. It's like I'll go in my regular clothes and say, no, I'm in Portal. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if I review that, if Quorum will doesn't hate me, I would love to help me make effects for that video, because I would totally have to go all out and make it like I'm in the game. But I did like one thing that NECA did. They did some new Borderland figures look great. The Freddy Krueger figures look great. They did Left 4 Dead, which looked gross but awesome, because it's zombies, so you gotta love it. Like the boomers. Anyone that's played Left 4 Dead, they know boomers, and yeah. What else did they have that was really cool? They did they had some new Gremlin stuff that was pretty cool. The Rocky figures, they did Drago, man. That was pretty awesome. I must break you. That's what Corn feels like right now. He wants to break me. Just like, stop talking about freaking toys and get like on WWE 12 with me and play me as Christy Champ. No, not as Christy Champ, because no, he has you on there. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're only a level like what, 70, 60? I forget.
Is that big or that small? I never played the game.
Oh,
Is that like a high level or just a small, puny low level that you can beat me in one move?
one thing I have to say, and Eric will agree with me because now I have like 4 of those guns now. Hasbro loves to reuse that like barricade gun for like everything. They made 2 Transformer guns out of it. Now they're making an Avengers gun out of it. It's like, Jesus Christ, they reuse Nerf guns as much as they reuse like Transformers and Marvel Universe bodies. It's like, holy crap, man. Was there any other like Marvel Universe stuff that really stood out? I'm trying to remember like any new stuff. Like I know the Blade and but that's like Legends. I'm trying to think Marvel Universe stuff that really stood out.
I know there was some like they had, like I said before, the Angel, which I haven't seen yet.
The bombastic Bagman, that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yep.
Because they were supposed to come out with that Legends. That was like a fan pull figure a long time ago, and yeah. I really want that beast. Nova looks awesome.
Yeah, the beast, dude. The Scarlet Witch looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. She. I'm liking that they're now making every female like exactly the same body. Like she has a new body and everything. The Hulk looks amazing. Finally getting like a Hulk with new articulation, and the Red Hulk too. The Red Hulk's getting the new body, even though his head, the head's just a repaint. I don't know why. I don't know why they just used the old head with like the new body. I would prefer that actually. Trying to. Well, okay. Is there any questions? We'll just do that because I'll make videos about this and talk about more toy stuff. Is there any questions before we go, or and while I'm getting questions there, any new Marvel Selects? I think Diamond. I don't think they showed off their stuff today. I think that it's tomorrow, maybe. There's still new stuff. Today and yesterday were big days, but they're going to still show off more stuff like in the next couple of days. Actually, technically, the new Avengers stuff is out. Like, Spencer got a hold of stuff, and that's what pisses me off because that's in California. It's like, why doesn't my Toys R Us have that? And it sucks because the stuff he didn't like, well, at least the Hulk and the Captain America, like I really want that. I knew what to expect of that. He kind of expected it to be like Marvel Legends or Universe. It's like no, it's like it just looks cool. Like and it's decent. I didn't think it to be spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, the Orange Fing Fang Foom is going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive first. They do that every year. At San Diego Comic-Con this year, they'll show off like the next Universe large figure. So what that means again. We're going to be carrying around suitcases of Fing Fang Fooms. Unless you don't care for him. I know Sentinel was a big deal. I knew Galactus was a big deal. -5 stars. All right. Any Dexter fans? That was another thing I got post later. The Dexter figures. I know Chartemus loves Dexter, and he got the Dexter figure, but it's not that great. We kind of knew that. The Ghostbusters Dana was pretty cool. Didn't look too much like Sigourney Weaver, but yeah, it actually didn't really look like her at all, but it looked kind of hot, actually. I'm just happy to have a Dana figure.
Yeah, I like how they have like the different legs too, so she can sit on the bench and stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think, like, is she really even articulate at all? That's kind of a sad thing, you know? Like, she has, like, the body and the bench thing, which is cool, but I think she just has waist articulation, head articulation, and maybe wrist. Oh, well. Yeah. It's just cool to have her, I guess. I want Janine. Just give me Janine and the Gozer and the Terror Dogs, and I'm done. That's it. Yeah, I know. It's anything else? Oh, by the way, the only thing that, well, I saw pictures of it anyway. The only DC figure that really like disappointed me of the classics, that quote unquote battle damage Batman, really. It's like they could have done a lot better on that. They could have added more battle damage. Like freaking that crap. I can't, the mud covered Batman or clay covered Batman had more battle damage looking thing than that Batman, Could have made him bleed through the mouth or whatever,
So, something else?
So yeah, any questions, you guys? And while we're getting questions, Eric, what was your favorite stuff from Toy Fair that you saw so far?
Mostly the Marvel Universe, because that's pretty much all I collect. And the classic Turtles, man. Can't go wrong with those.
Yep. There's so many things. Poison Ivy, the Turtles, the Dark Knight stuff. The Play Arts Kai figures look amazing. The Masters Universe Classics Frosta, the Snake Man looked amazing. Jar Jar and Carbonite, definitely the best Star Wars thing I saw. Oh, finally we're getting a Darth Vader with ball jointed hips. Thank you. It's only took you how long, Hasbro? Jesus Christ. Oh, and we are getting some new Republic figures, which is awesome. That's actually cool because I actually like a lot of characters from the Old Republic. That droid battle infantry thing, that how it comes out and stuff, that's actually kind of cool. Like that, I have to say that it's pretty cool. Comic Nation is alive. You're not comparing the same thing. That's like comparing comic book to a movie, Quorum TV. That's like comparing a porn star to a nitpicky nerd.
Exactly.
What are you trying to say, Sean?
You can't compare them, man.
You're trying to say that Comic Nation is not superior to this live show? My Comic Nation, my nation of comic book readers, is stronger than your toy talk on this live show.
By the way, I have to say,
He doesn't say anything.
He ignores you, Corm.
No. It's just because it's nonsense. What did you think of Comic Book Man, Corm? Did you watch that show? Because you would actually love that show.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that show. I thought it sucked.
You didn't like that show? I thought it was great. Wait.
It was too fake.
But it's Kevin Smith, and they had Steve.
Oh, wait.
It had Fanboy on there. You tell him, Steve Dave. Okay, we're getting some nasty questions. Is there any actually real question? You got, even though Quorum is talking nonsense, you should check out Comic Nation because it is an awesome show with some awesome comic reviews, and it is on also BKBN.net. But also, you should check out Going Deep with Ron Banana.
Wow, you messed that up.
What? Oops.
Oh.
Balls deep. I'm sorry.
balls deep.
You should have Ron Banana tweet me like something witty about like I got it wrong. That's not very
He's
classic.
sleeping probably right now with the bear. He does. That's a sick man.
Yes, he is.
Comic Nation, dude.
Comic Nation.
Hey, Comic Nation is superior. Sean Long live, inferior.
Whoa, he did a Transformers line right there. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised to see that one.
What did you want me to do it in the voice?
Oh, you can actually. That'd be kind of cool.
Which one?
The Soundwave voice?
Yeah.
Which one? The sound effect one or the non-sound effect?
Actually, either are cool because I like both voices. Oh wow, he's going at it. Let's hear. By the way, talk about something that Quorum that does like. We're getting a freaking Goro and Shao Kahn figures, and we're getting a freaking Sub-Zero ice sword. That is pretty damn cool. Jazzwares, even though I will admit they're not the best figures, I still like those 6-inch Mortal Kombat figures a lot, and the fact that we're getting more of them, I'm happy. And we get both scales, which I like too. I like when companies do different scales of characters. Ooh, we're getting a Sub-Zero through the time pack too. Oh my god, I got so much to post. Jesus Christ. That's how Con actually looks.
Yeah, let's make sure our variety show, website is all toy-related news. That
Dude,
makes sense.
dude.
No, I'm going to call you out on it. That's hogging the news.
Well, dude, even
Make
that
one
super,
post.
even Superhero
One
Hive
post,
doesn't have
one
anything.
post. And plus, you have your toy news in your toy review section you haven't even touched.
I will work on that, dude. Okay, fine. I won't play video games. I'll work on that.
I have to lay down the law, Sean, on
Jesus.
certain things.
Dude, you know what? How much work is ahead of me, dude? You have no idea.
You know how much work I have to do to make that freaking front page now? To put all that news stuff in the freaking trailer and all that stuff on that flash?
Oh man. That's-
Oh, why do you think I haven't updated it yet?
Well, I hope not, because man, there's so much going on. Holy crap.
No, I'm done. I'm done. You can do it alone.
We're done with you professionally.
I quit.
Oh shit.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
I can't do
Form's
this
quitting.
anymore.
Form's quitting. Oh no, Sean.
Minus
Oh,
5
no.
stars. Minus 5 stars.
Oh no, Sean. He's serious about this. He looks serious.
Wait, how do you know? Like you
I
can't.
don't know.
Are you with him?
Maybe.
Is he with you? Are you over there
Maybe.
doing his mom?
Yeah, I know.
Sean, I have a knife in my hand. I can use it.
And you're gonna cut yourself.
Okay.
I cut myself.
Any last questions? And before we go, because we should go now. I think. When is the Titan Joker coming out? This fall. It'll be like $40, I think. 40 or 50, I think. 60 maybe? I forget. DC Direct is charging a lot, I know. But it's not that bad.
So, Quorum, if you quit, can I replace you?
No.
Why not?
Because
Come
you
on.
suck.
No, I don't.
You suck.
Not really.
You suck.
I can make a better ramen banana than you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Okay, any other questions, you guys, before we go?
Hey, who wants to see his face? Anybody in the chat?
No.
I'll give you a link.
No.
Anybody?
Quorum.
What? You said you could do a better raw banana.
Only maybe. I said maybe.
Oh, okay. So only maybe if you guys really want it, let me know.
I hate you. And that's not my face.
Yeah.
So-
that's-
Yeah, right.
Okay, Sean, let's just end this because
Yeah,
it's kind of going down.
yeah. Chilohu, the dark one. Yeah, the portal gun was awesome, man. Guys, thank you for being on this late show with a very like I don't know, Corium is I feel
Shut
bad.
your mouth. Shut it. Shut it.
This is why I totally like did my show.
Shut
So
your mouth.
this is
Just
why.
say, Corp TV, go to his channel. I'm gonna stop talking about toys. That's all I gotta say about that.
Dude, you know,
Say it.
didn't we do this last year?
Say it.
Okay. Quorum TV, go to his channel. We promise he's not this angry. He's actually pretty laid back, except for tonight. He does awesome. Hot Toys Tumblr, I don't have it yet. I will have it. I hope that also while we're here, Eric, I hope you review the Hot Toys Batman or do a video about it.
I will when I get it.
Sweet. Guess what? It's kind of
Hasn't come in yet.
if depending on where did she order it from?
Alter Egos, I guess.
Oh, sweet. They're getting a small shipment in next week, so from Sideshow. So hopefully you'll be part of that. Maybe I don't know. If not, then
5,000. Yes,
I'm not
I am.
supposed to know about it though. I know about it, but I'm not supposed to. It's supposed to be my Valentine's Day gift.
make sure she doesn't watch this video. Okay. Yeah. Skillet 5,000. Toys is art thing. Quorums is comics and what was that mania thing? Hajamania? What's it called?
Botchamania.
Botchamania. So, oh my God, Moon! Where were you here?
Just
Dude,
got
he's
back.
part of combination, man. He's not gonna take this crap either.
You mean
What's going on?
This
You
is
mean-
like NWO splitting up, buddy.
Combination? That's what he's part of. Combination. Get it? Like Common Wider.
I like Super Sentai more.
Okay,
You know what,
Sentai Nation. There you go. Then Quorum is.
You're like the Wolfpack. You're like Hollywood.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow Shawn Michaels will be on WWE Raw. Unless I can figure out a way to watch it East Coast time, there'll probably be a BKBN chat. I'll probably stop by, but like I said, I won't be able to watch it till 9 o'clock my time. Botchamania. Why do you do that when we're about to end the show? Okay.
Dude, Wolfpack.
I think Sean is corpsing. We should send for the man.
Oh,
Hey, can you do that one more time? That was actually kind of cool.
No.
No, the dun 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 dun.
Oh, that one's crap. That one's crap.
So,
Wait.
Sean, how many hours are going to take to end the show?
It's gonna not.
Yeah, we'll probably stay another half an hour. See our goodbyes at least.
Okay, well,
Minus 5 stars.
thank you guys. We'll do
Same time.
yeah, next Sunday. Is this Sunday Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Next Sunday will be a live show talking about Elimination Chamber. So we'll be talking about wrestling. See, we talk about different things.
Well,
Cora.
I'm not going to be there for that.
Aw. Aw. Oh wait, no, because you're gonna be somewhere, right?
No one agrees. What is this? Tell Moon about me versus Quorum in WWE 12 online. Who's this kid?
Well, apparently he's fighting Quorum in WWE 12.
Really? He's gonna get his ass kicked.
Make a match, dude.
286 WWE fan.
Yeah, for real.
Tell me when you make a match, then I'll find you. I want to make sure this is ranked.
The dildo.
Okay, well,
I don't see you.
I want to thank my fellow BKBN crew guys and Christy and Matt. Well, Matt's not here anymore. Never mind. So yeah, just BKBN guys and Moon and Christy. Moon's like a adopted BKBN guy because he's done a couple of news posts for us.
I
Which
want to
thank
be
you.
adopted too. Where can
Oh,
I
and
be
Christy
adopted?
too. Yeah, technically you guys have both. Everyone here has done news posts.
I know, right?
Nice.
I've been posting a lot of news. I'm working hard on this, Sean.
Why'd you have to do the thing at the end? Don't you?
It's just something funny for me, okay? In my mind.
Stop cool, man. It's something funny for me.
Yeah.
Such a jabroni.
What jabroni?
I think, I'm not sure, but I think Christy is corpsing. Send for the man.
What? So,
Minus 5 stars, dude. know what? From now on until Sean,
I'm trying to end the show. Can you let me end the show?
I'm waiting.
Let me end it.
Thank you. Okay, finally. Okay. No, I was trying to let you guys see your goodbyes. That's what I was trying to do, but then you keep doing it. Okay, so Christy, thank you. Anything you want to say before we go?
Not really. I'm glad to help you guys.
-5 stars.
Not really. It sounds interesting. The show is interesting. Don't trust the trolls, Sean. Don't never trust the trolls. Your show is okay. It's good. It's
How are we
entertaining.
trolls? Everyone knows my face.
Unlike
And
Well,
soon everyone will know your face.
Well, you're a troll with a face.
You're 5 stars.
Whatever.
Christy, you're
yeah,
a really bad troll.
I am a bad troll.
I
Anyway, it's good to be a part of the crew. I mean, mostly the BKB. I'm not part of the super crew or something like that. It's okay.
Cool.
Part was the funny of this live show. See? Screw you, Sean. Pay me.
Corum, you are the funny.
I am the funny. I'm also an asshole. Which I don't know what that means.
You're the funny. You're the funny.
So, at the show.
Okay. Moon, anything you want to say promote? I'm like, dude, let me just, yeah.
Yeah, well, first, I want you guys to vote for my video of BotCon.
Oh my god, that's so old. Don't you have anything new material? Come
No,
on.
it's new because BotCon's only 2 months away.
Touche.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know if that guy is going to win again.
Yeah, John's gonna be pissed if that happens. Don't subscribe to Christy because he doesn't do videos anymore.
I do,
But you
but
could
I'm
go
only
to,
working on them. Working
and-
at them at 5 months.
I also want to promote all of Sean's reviews that he does of movies that he gives 5 stars because they probably deserve -5 stars.
Good point.
Thanks,
And,
man.
He brings up something valid there, Sean.
And subscribe to Kongu954 for new episodes of Christy Chan
Yep.
whenever he decides to get them from Corum.
Because there's already 16, dude.
God damn.
I'm not even joking.
He's not. I believe it.
When does season 1 end and season 2 begin?
I know.
Hey, we gonna get a Blu-ray version of this one day?
Dude, I'm going to put all of them on my channel. Like, one big collaboration.
You should totally make a CD. Sell it on BKBN.
I know I can do it. It's great. I'm awesome.
You're making a profit over me.
Corum's
Yeah, I
awesome.
can because it's me.
Corum's awesome. Corum's awesome.
I want my part.
Super Dragon.
Where's my share?
Christy Super Dragon.
Christy's Super Dragon's one fan.
I don't even know who's dragging me. So joke's on you.
Alright, you know what?
Bye,
Go-
everyone.
Christy, go YouTube
Um,
Super Dragon's
Okay.
fan.
I don't care.
No, look it up, it's fine.
I don't
Anyway,
care.
Sean, end the show.
Eric, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I guess I'll just promote my weekly video, Tenacious Tuesdays, on my Tenacious Rick channel.
Sexy.
YouTube. Every week,
Sexy, delightful.
Tuesday, which is actually, technically, since it's 2 o'clock now, tomorrow, it will be up.
It's sexy.
It is sexy.
Watch his sexy.
Yep.
Awesome. And the man who's -5 stars.
Woo!
Just only like the way he's acting. Not he's
The way
plus
he's
5 stars.
I'm acting in
I think Corum deserves a round of applause.
I think I saved the show.
No, he gets a slow clap.
I saved the show, Sean. Yeah, clap. I used the money.
It's on
Okay. Corum, say what you've been saying, but just say it one more time.
Okay. Watch my videos. Go to bkpn.net.
Awesome.
That's it.
One thing I should have done, which will be my goodbye thing. Here. Guys, I will upload this tomorrow morning because I'll finish the review.
Yeah.
While he's gone, guys, Here's the plot.
I should have had this thing with me. I'm talking about Toy Fair. I haven't even showed any
Everybody
toys.
is going to unsubscribe to Sean at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Wait, is he back?
We're gonna have a mass unsubscribing.
Hercules. This-
That's a Transformer.
It doesn't look anything like Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that show, Sean?
I hate you so much right now. Okay.
When did Hercules ever have guns? I thought he had a sword.
Yeah, really.
You know, there's
Hey, wasn't
Disney
young
about-
Hercules Ryan Gosling?
Why is he green?
Why does he have
He's a
blue
Hulk.
tits?
Why does he have a purple and red gun?
Yeah.
Because he likes the rainbow.
Why is he a robot?
Why is Sean looking all? What is that look?
That's like I'm looking at you. Oh my god, I'm going to kill you.
Hey, I'm
I
from.
thought you needed glasses, maybe.
This is my review of Sean's review of Devastator.
No. It is like plus 5 stars, and it's like plus 10 stars.
And I don't review my own toys, so I just tell you to pick it up.
I did pick it up. See, I'm picking it up right now. Look, it's picked up. See, in my hand. Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
everyone. My name's Sean
Okay,
Ross. I'm by the
so-
toys,
Shut up. Okay, so I'm going to end the show now. Guys, check out bkbn.net for more trolling of my shows. And but no, in all seriousness, thank you, Corum. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Moon and Christy and everyone. And I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload this and some Marvel Legends Ghost Rider reviews coming up this week. Excited for Ghost Rider coming out this week in theaters. Some more Toy Fair videos, just videos. There's not gonna be like a show, whatever. Oh, we will probably do a podcast about. Oh crap! I will pay for the podcast tonight. Now, Corbin, we're gonna do that now. So we're gonna put up the podcast. Yay! Okay, you guys have a good night. We will see you next Sunday for Elimination Chamber. Have a good night. Make sure to subscribe to Corm TV. Tenacious Rick. Wait, is it Tenacious Rick 1 or was it just?
Tenacious Rick.
Okay, good. I was making sure it was something else. Moon's second channel, Christy DFS. Congratulations to Jasanti and Arlekan. We love you guys. And the show was not a -5 stars.